Did I make it? I think I made it. I think I made it on time. I'm... Oh... I'm out of time today. Vlog, Ewan is now live stream VR chat. Day 249 of walking. 9 a.m. Hell yeah. Alright. Hi, Archangel. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Lost One. I woke up at like 8, which is much later than usual. But it was understandable, because I stayed up till 4 a.m. playing Unrailed. And I'll do it again, damn it. Hi, cute nerds. Hoi hoi, y'all. Hi, hi, hun. I have nothing in my notes today. I have absolutely nothing. I'm like so unprepared for today. But that's fine, because we did like 170 days with no notes, right? It should be easy to do a day without notes. Hi, Strog. Hi, B-Top. Lunges. Oh, I didn't check the music. You guys probably can't hear shit. That's normal for me? Oh no. Alright. Squat stretch. Do. Oh. I've been very frustrated with Pokemon games for the last like 5-ish years. But goddamn, their music is still peak as ever. I've taken very good care of my hearing. I used to think I had bad hearing. I don't. I'm just slow-witted. So when somebody says something to me, I'll go like, what? Huh? Like I didn't hear them? My brain just takes an extra second to process it. Same. Hi, Dehi. You asked about the treadmill I use. The specific brand I use, or not the brand, the specific model I use, I don't think they make anymore. I don't think you'll be able to find that model, but it is a Nordic Track. Nordic Track specializes in treadmills, and they have many, many options, so. It's a sturdy treadmill. It is expensive. If you just want any treadmill, I would get like a $150 one on Amazon first. There are $150 standing treadmills you can get on Amazon. Hi, Feet Chan. Your shoe is untied? Looks down. Boing. Cool, I'm walking about walking zone width. Every treadmill on Amazon should have the dimensions measured out. Cami stretch? Those cheaper AMZ ones have 40 cm, but those look narrow. What? Tape measure. This one is 19 inches wide. So you figure out what 19 inches is in cm, and that's how mine wide is. Hi, Gail. I'll do it before many people are here. Happy birthday, Gail. No, you. We're at Cami stretch. It is Guild Day. You'd recognize 19 inches for sure, Smile. Oh my goodness. Maybe I would. Merry birthmas of Utopus Rock. Hi, Arar. Oh shit. I'm such a menace in Arar's chat. He's gonna be a menace here. Red spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yulin Piss. Hi, Global. I'm less excited to see that message. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, 19 inches. Walk zone is 48 cm. So it's a bit wider, but 40 is probably manageable. Hi, Shocky. I have a bit of like, you know, I can do this on my treadmill while walking. Wait, how can I be a menace? You're a smart guy. You'll find ways. You play Satisfactory, so I, like, genuinely think you're smart. It's a game with logistics and math. That sounds really facetious and, like, ironic, like, you play Satisfactory, you're a smart guy, but I'm like, no, I actually, like, kind of believe that. Even a goldfish could beat Millennia? Oh my goodness. I was actually playing... Hi, Logitech. I was actually playing Elden Ring. I did not get far. I was playing with my friend Zuvi. And our schedules are just so bad that we stopped playing shortly after Godric, I think. Well, okay, I'm going back to bed then. Look, Global, you're always welcome here. But if you need to get more sleep, go get more sleep. Even a goldfish could beat Millennia. I'm trying to skip a step. I'm trying to skip the plank. Yeah. Arar, how long can you plank? I hate you too. Hi, Wrath. See, every 100 bits is 0.5% inclined with 12% Arar. That is how it works. Okay. We're at 8:50, so I'll wait till 9 minutes. I plank for 2 minutes when I'm doing my leg days? Hell yeah! That's more than most people. 9 minutes start. We're going to 12, so 3 minutes. I will be crying by the end of it. You can do it. We're already at 30 seconds. We're cruising. The record for planking, I'm gonna say this every fucking time, is 9 hours and 38 minutes. I feel like they had to have a cybernetic straightening stick put into their spine just so they could get that record. That doesn't seem real. That doesn't seem like possible for somebody to just hold this pose for 10 hours. Literally built different. Aurora, I watched that video for Satisfactory. And it was just doom and gloom, right? It's like 15 minutes of video of like, we're not putting this in the game. We're not putting this in the game. I know we promised mod support. Yeah, that's not coming. You guys want roads? Well, you got roads. And then at the end, they're just like, yeah, so that's all really depressing, so let's give you some good news. And they just show that little video of the timestamp. And I cried. It's all doom scrolling until the very end. It really is. I sent that to like 3 people that I know play Satisfactory, and they all immediately recognize, like, oh my god, biomass burners. The ending is true hope. 2 minutes. We're at 2 minutes of planking down. Ow. Oh god. 50 more seconds. Ow, ow, ow. I recorded Nagrand yesterday, but I can't edit it yet. So I'm like, I think I have 4 videos just in the backlog. High tech. 30 more seconds. Ow. Ow, ow. I played Unrailed with Tech last night. It was really fun. 20 more seconds. 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Guys, I hate planking. Oh god, ow. Alright. Everybody look away. I don't want you to see this part, it's embarrassing. You looked away, right? You didn't actually look, right? I didn't see nothing, sure. I'm surprised Tech didn't fall asleep and call. Well, Tech is Australian, right? That was like their time zone. Seen you naked, this is nothing. Fair. Okay, pins. We need this one. We turn that off. And I think I restarted this morning, so this should work. Oh my god, it worked. How dare you? I wasn't drinking Milo at the time. Tech, did you play World of Warcraft? I want to see if you recognize this zone. It's my favorite zone from this expansion. Well, no, it's not, but I really liked it. So I guess my second favorite zone. I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh god, I have nothing in my notes and I'm late. And then just now I went to open my notes because I reset my computer. I literally don't even have a notepad open. Yeah, I did. I haven't played since COVID hit. This is an older expansion. Pandaland, that's the one. But yeah, so we played Unrailed last night. Specifically, Spacefish was doing her 900 follower celebration and did a 24-hour stream. And how many games did she play? I know she played Unrailed in the last 2 hours. Hi, Baldir. Didn't pet the goat, not my streamer. Maybe you didn't know. You just didn't see this. But maybe I pet them before I started the walk. That's called being prepared. I didn't do that. She played Unrailed for 2 hours. I don't know how long she played Overwatch. What else did she play? I literally know that she definitely played like 2 other games, and I just can't think of them right now. Oh, Party Animals. Hi, Lyman Day. I feel like there's many ways to say your name, so whichever one you want, let me know. Gotta love when streamer gets to the end of their 24-hour stream and you were like, cool, you can go to sleep, and streamer's like, nah, I could go for a little more. I was like, hey, maybe we just end, because it feels different without Violet here, right? And she's like, yeah, it feels different. And then she just starts picking up stone and loading it into the tray, and I was just like, oh my god, she's having fun, but she's cooked right now. And then I just tried to blow her up and end the run. And he lies too. Gosh, Yuland is such a bad boy. Oh no. I did, didn't I? Let her cook? I let her go to bed. She cooked for 24 hours. And she literally is gonna wake up and immediately start streaming again. It's literally their Baldur's Gate day. So in like 1 or 2 hours, she's gonna wake up and immediately go into it. Okay. I don't want this to come off as, like, complaining about newbies or anything. But I've played a lot of Unrailed, right? And I might have been able to tell somebody was a little, was at the end of their 24-hour stream. She's going to still be cooking for Baldur's. She is gonna be a wreck. I don't know. She makes 24 hours look easy. She does a 24-hour stream and, like, I don't know how she's that awake at the end. Like, she still went for another 10 to 20 minutes talking to chat after Unrailed, and I was just like, I'm getting ready for bed, brushing my teeth, and I'm hearing her talking in the other room, and I'm like, what the hell? How is she so fucking... What is this? Shocker. Yuland is good at getting railed. Yeah. The first round we did, where we went to the ice section, I was trying to, like, take an easy roll to make the new players do the more engaging rolls. I was just trying to grab a pickaxe and literally just break rocks to kind of make them do a lot of the other stuff. And, the second round, I was like, okay, I'll drive the train to, you know, somebody wants to do the rock breaking, they can have that opportunity, right? And so I was driving the train, but then I also found myself loading the train and doing the water. And I was like, alright, who's my second? Tech is cutting wood. Violet is breaking rocks. Uh-oh. And I look at Spacefish, and, like, she was streaming, so she was probably talking with chat a bit, but I saw her, like, making little piles by the tracks, but not maybe loading as much, and I'm like, We're at 23 hours. This is fine. I'm being mean. I'm being so mean. Whoa. That's a name. Hi, I hunt femboys. Thank you for the follow. I was literally talking about the, I think it's the Tumblr post with, somebody named Rat. And it's like, Rat fucker has entered the chat. Or I guess it's like it might be a Discord thing. There's an app for that. Yeah. Which, by the way, there's been a new predicament in the whole, rat and rat fucker thing. There is now a rat fucker. And the guy with the rat fucker account was just like, it's so Jover, guys. You bust, Cutelin? Hi, Air. That was another thing. I'm like starting to get ready for bed. I've been talking in Spacefish's chat. She's at 22 hours. And she's like, I want to play Unrailed. Let's message Yulin. So she sends me, you busy, little smiley face. But she typos it and it's just, you bust, smiley face. And I'm looking at this just like, what in the Sam Hill fuck? Oh, you busy. The bottom Masso Air. Oh, I remember this place. Getting the message, you bust, smiley face from somebody is so just like, whoa, we gotta slow down. Getting that from somebody that's like, you don't typically expect such degenerate messages from. And I expect some degeneracy from Spacefish, but not like ERP, not like, oh my god, did you finish today? Like, I was taken aback by that one. But it was just, oh. As I have her stream open, she's like, I want to see if Yuland is still up for Unrailed. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. You know you have to send that message back to her at some point? I did worse. I responded with a flushed emote, which is the, here, let me see if I can put it here. Oh, can I do emotes here? Is it going to... It does! You're amazing, OBS. I responded with this. And then I took a screenshot to save that for a good long time. Bottom emote. Error, I looked at your Discord and Steam profile. I don't know why I thought it was a skull. I thought it was like a black and green skull, but it's a mask. So I was like, ah, damn, I was completely wrong on that. My mind just noted it down as a skull. Huh? Oh. So everything we've walked through so far, that's just like the entrance to this zone. That's just like an intro quest to go into Kunlai Summit. And normally you don't walk through this cave. Normally you take a boat ride. And those lizard guys throw spears at you. And you're like freaking out, and the panda with you is just like, oh, don't mind them. They always do that. They're just saying hi. And you're like, dude, what the fuck? You literally have 5 spears sticking out of your boat. I completely missed what you said. I hear mask and that's it. Oh, killing the Shar for the first time? Yeah. Error. Remember when I was like, you have a skull aesthetic? And you were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, I went to your Steam profile stuff. And I looked at it, and your Steam and Discord are they're the green and black mask. It's not a skull at all. My mind had just done a fucky wucky and remembered it as a skull. So that's where that came from. I'm now going to work on some editing. I'll be here quietly. Best of luck, Arar. I know editing can be fucking bullshit, so I hope everything goes well. Good luck, Arar. I told you were tripping balls. You were right, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I just, like, remembered it as a skull. I don't know. Unrailed was hella fun. And it's a very quick and easy game to pick up, so, like, I'm hoping we'll just do more, like, unprompted Unrail stuff. It'll just be like, hey, we've got 4 people literally here that have Unrailed. Let's play. I want to get to the end again. I've gotten there twice, I think. You tried. I want to get there again, but it's one of those games where just coordination is everything, right? And so we need to be more efficient. We need to be more coordinated in our shenanigans. But oh, now I don't want to say it in front of Tech. We saw 4 biomes. We saw the meadows, which is stage 1. We saw the desert, stage 2. And we saw winter, which is stage 3. And then we saw the interim biome of the ocean, which is like just a secret bonus biome. But there is stage 4, which is the opposite of the winter one. Like, I'm just gonna say it. Well, there's hell, and then there's space. And I think there's another one after that. Hi, Den. Den, do you have Unrailed? Hell and space, huh? Uh-huh. And they're fucking wild, Tech. Yes, but I've never played. Hi. Wait, you have it and you've never played? Oh, we need to play it some then. I played it with Spacefish, Tech, and Violet yesterday. And, it was at the end of Spacefish's 24-hour stream. And I was like, they're all new. Hi, Faye Lily. They're all new. So I'm not gonna be like, take the reins, do what I tell ya, this is bad, this is good. I was like, go ahead and try things. And, they were all just, like, kind of tired for playing games, Spacefish especially, so it ended up being, like, a lot of, this is what this does, it's pretty good, maybe we should do it. I love this zone. It's like Frozen Tundra Snow Zone, but it's also like Red and Orange Trees Autumn Zone. It's also like big spanning views and mountain ranges. It's also got Dinosaur Island, which technically isn't part of the zone, but it was too small to make a video of just that, so I included it in the zone. And it's got one of the best... It's got one of the best intro raid tiers for an expansion. In Dragonflight, the first raid was like 10 bosses? Well, okay, let me see. There is the general. And then you go to 2 different wings. You go left, you go to Dathia. Mute? I shouldn't be mute. No, I can see that my sound's going off. I think you're mute, Logitech. Which I can't type that out to say that to them. Someday Yulin talks. I can literally see me talking. General, Council, Dathia. If you go the other way, you've got Spider, Earth Guy, Shaman Dude, Egg Boss, High Icy Fire, and Razagath. Were there only 8 bosses? Nah, Yulin never shuts the fuck up. Wow. The first raid in Dragonflight had 8 bosses. The first raid in Shadowlands... Oh, the first raid in Shadowlands is actually the best part of Shadowlands. That was Castle Nathria. It's Gale's birthday. Wish him well. We did wish Gale happy birthday already. Yuland is the embodiment of yappin'. Oh my goodness. BFA was 7 bosses. BFA was a bad start to raiding. Legion was Emerald Dream, which was a good raid, but maybe a little easy for the hardcore players. Warlords of Draenor was Heimal. That was 7 bosses. That was weak. And then this expansion. This expansion had like 14 bosses to start with. No, it had 16. Holy shit, it had 16 bosses when it came out. Hi, Smug. To start with the raid tier, you had the Mogushan Vaults with 6 bosses. You had the Heart of Fear with 6 bosses. And you had the, Eternal Spring of Hope? I forget the name of this raid, but it was something spring. With 4 bosses. Fuck the hardcore players who specifically think all raids should be their liking, disregarding players of casual level. Well, so here's the thing, Icy Fire. That just doesn't happen in WoW. I mean, the top tier mythic raiders are insufferable elitists. But, like, one of the best things about WoW is that the raids have so many tiers of difficulty. They have mythic raiding 20-man raids, which are, like, for the top tier mythic raiders. And then they have heroic raids, which are for the people that are good but maybe don't have time. Then they have normal raids, which is, like, for people to learn how to raid and, like, baby's first raid. And then you have LFR for the people who literally cannot commit to a schedule but still want to see the story. Hi, Stuart Keylock. Thank you for the follow. And so, like, there's nobody in Mythic raiding that's like, they need to get rid of those other tiers of raiding, because everybody should be raiding at my level. Everybody's like, as far as I know, there's people that complain about LFR, but they're wrong. But the other 3 tiers, everybody's super happy with. That's why I see there's usually multiple tiers. I think if you can do multiple tiers of your raid, that is ideal. Because you want it to be an achievement. You want it to be hard and a challenge and fun. But you also want it to be something that everyone sees. I was talking with... Who was I talking with about this? I don't remember who I was talking to about this. But, like, dungeons in games, should they be something repeatable, or should they be a very important, influential story experience? I disagree. There are people who think every game needs to be as hard as Dark Souls because get good. Yeah, but they're just dumb. You can disregard their opinion because it's wrong. I was lazy, and I didn't record this section as a Horde character. I didn't want to switch to my Horde character, so I just stayed on my Alliance, and I'm just walking through the Horde town as Alliance, just like, oh, I hope the guards don't see me. Yeah, but fuck those people, correct? Fuck dumb people. It's an opinion I don't hear that often in World of Warcraft. I think, for the most part, the vast majority of the player base is happy with multiple raid tiers. I've never in my life heard anyone say they should get rid of normal and heroic difficulty. But yeah, so like with dungeons, should it be repeatable? Or should it be like a big story moment that like you do once and literally never go back to a dungeon? I got life. This is my kind of combo. I think dungeons should be repeatable. I really like both what WoW and what Final Fantasy have done with dungeons. Where, like, Final Fantasy, people are going through the dungeons for their long-ass fucking story. Are you on a treadmill? I am. Jemmy Data? Please tell me how to say that name. I will show you the behind the scenes. If I can. This is what I actually see. I did my stretches in a Pokemon world. And now, I'm on a treadmill, walking to a YouTube video. Just because you never heard someone say it doesn't mean they haven't. I just woke up, so I just want to argue. I've never heard that. I'm sure it's been said. Give me dat ass. I see. Give me dada. That is... that is the easiest explanation I've ever seen for somebody's name on how to pronounce it. Because normally people try to do like the little pronunciation things where it's like, okay, this part you say like do, and this part you say like a small u. Hell yeah. Everyone else's voice audio is cutting in and out for the last couple of minutes. Are you still hearing the music from the video, or is it the whole stream going in and out? In Final Fantasy, they have people going through the story, going through the dungeons, and they incentivize high-level players to queue for dungeons for like a daily reward. Which means they make a dungeon that gets used hundreds of times, like thousands to millions of times. Like it's such a good like use where like this content that they made gets used a lot, which makes it extremely fucking efficient from a business perspective. And it's just good health for the game because it makes the players leveling up. It makes them it makes it so that the game doesn't feel like dead to them, even if they're just at a section where there's not many people. There's always people doing dungeons with them. And then for the higher level player base, it creates a system where like, oh, remember that dungeon you did 3 months ago? Well, do it again. And it's like, it keeps them fresh. Now, to be fair, you'll get Sahasa a fucking lot, like once a week, and you'll be like, oh god, why this one again? Again with the dungeons. It is good for me. I think it's a Logitech issue. That sounds like I'm blaming the brand. I think that's a Logitech person. Non-derogatory issue. I think that's a good system. But I've seen people that are like, nah, repeatable dungeons is just filler content. That's not good. And I'm like, what? Huh? I feel like it's really bad to like see content once and be done with it in an MMO. People are looking to spend like 1,000, 5,000 hours in an MMO. And it's unrealistic to be like, you should see everything once and get 1,000 hours of content out of a game. The arguments in favor of repeating identical content in a story game are the same arguments casinos make. I don't want identical content. There needs to be some... Wow, calling Farisu out. I don't want it to be like every day you run the same dungeon for 2 to 10 years straight. I want every dungeon to be unique. It'd be like 20 new dungeons per month. I bet Blizzard can do that. Hi, Loomis. I'm okay with it, like, if the dungeon isn't changing, then there needs to be so much, like, choices that, like, you're only seeing that dungeon once every now and then. So if you have 100 dungeons that you're queuing for, I'm okay with them being, like, really samey. Because it's not like you're gonna run the same one over and over and over. Alternatively, the other side of the scale is Mythic Dungeons in WoW, where every week it changes. You will have different affixes, so you're running the same dungeon, but it is, like, just different. Of course, can't produce content that fast. This is comparing playing a round-based FPS to a campaign. Of course, can't produce content that fast. Can't produce cakes as fast as cookies either. Exactly, yeah. Wait, do you hate Monhunt and its same map sim? Or am I reading too much into this? That's not what I'm saying. With Monster Hunter, they're very, very different. The variation is the monster you're fighting. And not just that, what other monsters are in the area. So, like, every time you go to the Shrine Ruins is very, very different, right? You go to the Shrine Ruins to hunt an Ibuki. That's a very different hunt than when you go there to hunt a Zinogre. But not only that, you go hunt a Zinogre. That's a very different hunt than if an Ibuki and an Argyros in there. Is it Azuchi? What's the flying one? If there's an Argyros and an Azuchi in the area when you're hunting a Zinogre in the Shrine Ruins, you can basically ignore the other monsters. Aknozom? No, the flying one. It's Narwa and I something. It starts with an I and it's very similar to Azuchi. That's why I always mix these two up. Narwa and Ibushi. Okay. That is a very, very... Itachi. That is a very different hunt than if you go to the Shrine Ruins and Zinogre is there, but also Basilgeuse and Valstrax. If those two are on the map, you're going to sit there being like, oh fucking shit, these two are going to be a problem. Whereas, like, if it's Argyros and Azuchi, that's basically, it's just me and Zinogre. That makes the map very, very different. So I would say that's not the same as, like, an exactly same repeating map. In Final Fantasy, you go to Sahasa, it is the same dungeon every time. Sahasa is going to be exactly the same every time you do it. But you're not going to do it literally back to back. You shouldn't be doing it multiple times in the same day. It should be like, you queue for your roulettes, your leveling dungeons. You get Sahasa, and then you don't see it for another 3 weeks. When they giving us Tag Team Invaders, give us Basilgeuse that drops a Rajang on you? Good lord. So bring it back. If you just change the monsters running the same dungeon, should be fine. It's more fine than it being exactly the same. In World of Warcraft, let's say the Mythic Dungeon season is... let's say one of the dungeons is Brackenhide Hollow. Well, you go there, and it's going to be all the gnolls everywhere on the beach. You have to free 7 prisoners. You fight the first boss, which is the Council of 3 Gnolls. Then there's the Rotting Tree boss. Then there is the Hunter boss. And then there's the final boss, which is the Rotting Shaman boss or whatever. You go there the first week, and the affixes will be like Explosion, or Volcano, not Explosion. Will be like Volcano, Bolstered, and I don't know, Necrotic. Well, that makes it very different, right? Because with Bolstering, that means you need to kill things at the same time. With Necrotic, that means you have to be mobile. You can't just keep them in the same spot. And with Explosion, that means you need to be ready to blow up these fireballs that spawn or you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna go in with a build specifically for that, and designed, we're gonna be moving around. I need to have snap damage. Hi, Jan. I'm gonna grab something to eat. I'll continue to be a menace in a bit. You're free for now. And you need to build for AoE. Next week, it's gonna have completely different mythic affixes. Instead of Bolstered, you're gonna have Titanic. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's cool to watch you walk the scenery. Hell yeah. Instead of Bolstered, which the way Bolstered works, by the way, is when you kill an enemy, all enemies around them get like a 30% health and damage buff. So if you focus fire through 5 enemies, that final enemy is going to have like 120% bonus health and damage, and that's going to be really bad. You need to kill everything about the same time. Alternatively, if it's not a Bolstering week, it's a Titanic week, which means bosses just always hit 30% harder and have 30% more health. So because AoE is easier on this next week, you need to bring more single target builds. I'd feel better about Mythic and dungeon spamming if we relabel the genre away from role-playing game. I would not be super against that, but the labels on games are already so muddled. The Yulin stream experience. When you say RPG, you can mean so many things that it's already like, right? Like, you could say RPG, you could be talking about World of Warcraft, you could be talking about Dark Souls, or you could literally be talking about Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, they're both RPGs, and it's just like, It's just a muddied and, like, almost irrelevant label already. You could be talking Plumber Simulator. Rocket-propelled grenades. Huh. I don't know. Because of that, Mythic and dungeon spamming, it'll be the same for a week, where you're trying to do, like, a time attack. You're trying to, like, go through the game, get through, like, a certain point, and do it as fast as possible, and as high of level as possible. Even within the week, it's changing because of what level you're doing. A Mythic 5 is very different than a Mythic 15. A Mythic 15 is very different than a Mythic 20. The affixes would be the same, but the health and damage are starting to get, crazy in one and manageable in the other. At the end of the week, everything changes. Everything gets shifted and, like, tossed around like in a tumbler. That's my issues, I think. The word has become less literal in meaning and more of just a is fake world game. Yeah. Yeah, I need a drink. You guys hear that squeak? I think that was my index controller on my water bottle. But I'm not entirely sure. It wasn't me, I'll tell you that. It's, I think when a game Ashes of Creation... Oh god, life. Will not have instance dungeons? I thought they were gonna have some instance dungeons. Got life, you have no idea how excited I am for Ashes of Creation. I literally just want to play as like an economy simulator. I literally just want to make money by going to the northeast, mining iron, getting on a mammoth that carries as much as possible, run that to the southwest, sell it for a high price at that city, mine copper, get on my mammoth, head to the northeast, sell it there for as much as possible. I literally just want to do that back and forth, just riding them out back and forth, making money. No fast travel. Whoa, distribute the labor? No, I don't like risks. So I don't want to, like... I do not want to deal with caravans. I'll maybe, like, join somebody as, like, a caravan guard. I can see myself doing that. But, like... I do not want to load up 500 iron on a caravan. Send it south, get it plundered, and lose everything. Kingpin Yulin? No, I just want to be respectable traveling merchant. Running the whole economy single-handedly. Hi, Nondary. Are you just getting to work on this Sunday? We're gonna start next week, Nondary. We're gonna get back into Star Wars next week. What I'll do is I'll DM you and be like, you pick a time, Saturday or Sunday, whatever works best for you. Because my Saturday and Sundays are fairly open. And so, we'll start that back up next week. We've actually, the other run has passed the run you and I were at. Whoa, that voice, LOL. I know. What do you mean that voice, huh? What the hell? 0? 0 what? Y'all finally caught up? We did. We did all of Hoth in one, like, 5-6 hour session. That's not the sound it's supposed to make. Thank you, Got Life. That was 400, right? So that's 2 degrees incline. Raid start, I'm back. The one you asked, Non, it sounded so silly. I didn't notice the difference, and I've already forgotten what I asked. Oh, I was like, how are you? Are you just getting to work on this Sunday? That's because yesterday I was like, how's work, Nondary? And Nondary's like, it's Saturday, you fucking streamer. Because I'm so disconnected from, like, time and reality. I forgot people don't work on Saturdays. Tee-heat. What are we at? 1.7 miles? We're cruising. We're cruising. I reset in Stardew again. I started a solo Starthrough playthrough recently. And it was me and the Hilltop Farm. And I was like, man, this Hilltop Farm fucking sucks. That's what my sound alert should sound like. Thank you, probably Icy, but maybe not Icy? That puts us at 7. Oh, God. Bunch of people I know only work weekends, graveyard shifts. I always wanted a graveyard shift. I was always like, if I have to work, I want it to be at night when I don't have to deal with people. I wonder who that might be. How'd you know it wasn't honest? I don't know. But it could have been, right? It could have been somebody framing you. I've seen that before. I've seen somebody donate under the name Yulin D. And it's gonna be like, thanks so much, Yulin. And I'm like, what? That wasn't me. I'm too prideful. I want you to know when it was me. Oh god. Me and my big mouth. We're at 1.7. We're cruising. This is easy. Bet BRB totally not about to frame someone. I like pre-drawn prep shifts, but not like all-nighters scrubbing. I like stuff where I don't have to interact with people, and it's not adaptive. I like going to work and it's like, here's your task, just do this. It doesn't change. It isn't like, okay, you gotta figure out what you're doing today. I like the tedious, monotonous, and I say I like it more than adaptive stuff. I like showing up, knowing what I gotta do. Thanks, Anon, for torturing Yulin. When I worked at Tech Systems, totally bits just tip 6. Oh my god. That's 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 10% incline. Blep. Yeah, my job is all about figuring out solutions to complicated problems. And it can get so mentally draining when I come home and I refuse to make even the slightest decisions. Ruin those quads, yes. My dad was the same, Loomis. Until I was like 19 or 20 years old, I thought my dad was kind of dumb. Because he would get home and just do dumb shit. He was super unobservant. I've seen him stick his finger in a blender. He was just like... God, he just seems so stupid. And then I had a summer job working at his company. Not his company, but like the company he worked at. And he was the CFO there. And I realized, one, he was fucking intimidating, and everybody respected him and was scared to like show mistakes to him. Not because he'd be like yelling at them or making them feel like shit, but he just felt like he had so much pressure. Like, you would talk to him in his office and be like, hey, we made this mistake, it's gonna cost the company $3,000. And he would just be like, well, why do you think this happened? Well, because of the issues here and here. And he would already know, and he'd be like, so you think the people who aren't responsible for this tool should be responsible for this mistake while you were watching it? Like he just knew more than you and was super fucking hyper intelligent, and he was just the boss that was just like, oh god, this is so scary, I hate this. When I learned that about him, when I learned how fucking smart he was at his job, and how fucking intimidating he was, my whole perception of him shifted, because I was like, oh, he's actually really fucking smart. He just gets home and he's been operating at that level for like 12 hours. Then he's like, alright, I'm done thinking for the day. Blep. Damn bitch sure waked up on the right side of the bed today. Ouch, fucking mood, man just deflates. Yeah. I'm not mad at you, I'm just disappointed. Very much that energy, but as a, like, boss to employee scenario. Doing any kind of job that starts with chief is automatically a lot of mental work. Duldu, haha. There's a lot of people that I feel like they're just collecting a paycheck. And, like, it's hard work. But is it, like, you should be paid 400 times the average salary at your headquarters? No. No, I don't think it's that hard. And my dad was not paid that much. But he worked hard. He did have a bit of pressure. According to CEOs in the 80s, yes, minimum 35 times average workers. I think there should be a law that caps the highest earning person in a company at 10 times the lowest earning. That's my stance on it. If you have a janitor, CEO shouldn't be earning 10 times more than them. Or shouldn't be earning 11 times more than them. I think if one rises, everybody at this company should rise. According to CEOs, yeah. I'm so tired. What were we talking about earlier? Stardew? I'd made a hilltop farm. I got to day 15, I was like, I fucking hate this hilltop farm. This hilltop farm sucks. So I remade with the beach farm. And I was like, why did I make this? This thing is even worse. So I remade that at day 5 yesterday. And I just said, fuck it, and I made the meadows farm. I didn't want to, because it's like, they give you a coop at the start. This is baby easy mode farm. This is like, so free. But I mean, you didn't make a fishing farm? I don't want to make a fishing farm. I would very much prefer to not do fishing for the 3rd time. I'm planning on continuing my river farm today? Hell yeah. What do you mean by that? No, right now it is a... I've got foraging leveled the most. It's leveled farming a decent bit and mining a decent bit. Combat and fishing are at the least leveled right now. The thing is, like, I don't really want to do mining, but you need so much copper. I just need all the copper. I want my copper axe. I want my copper pickaxe. Copper bucket. Copper. Can you make a copper scythe? I don't remember if you can. Copper hoe. Hi, Snow Neko. Ewan, did you get to see Toll doing a horror map? If she's done it in the last month, no. But did I get to see her doing it 4 years ago? Yes, it was glorious. Just now? No, I missed it. I saw her doing gate crashers and lose again. And blaming Lost One. Toll just finished it? Hell yeah. It Lives was the map? Good lord, why did she do a horror map? She's such a wimp with them. The hardest thing I found about Stardew is not playing it through the week. Is my relax at night game. Only gold scythe? Yeah, but you can't just go straight... Okay, no, I see what you mean, I see what you mean. I thought maybe you could upgrade to bronze scythe, though, and then get it, but yeah. It Lives was the map? Alright, we're never going there. I went to a cool map recently. We did world exploration with Core, and Shockrail, and Sen, and Chernobyl, and Aeon, and Cookie on Friday. And all the maps we saw were good. Hi, Zoe. Smellyland. What the heck? Stinkland. How is Lightyear Frontier? I had my eye on that game, and if I was like not streaming, I would have played it a bunch already. But between the videos and streaming, I'm like, oh, I have so much less time. But it looks fun. It looks comfy as fuck. It very much makes me think of like Slime Rancher. So I'm doing a progress in the GB. You guys want to know how Zoe plays Lightyear Frontier? Is comfy? Zoe's playing Lightyear Frontier. They've got their big ol' mech. They try to do something dumb like climb a rock and they get knocked over. They roll down a hill and they're like, ah! I've fallen over! Will help me! Will help me! And their friend Sleepy Will comes over and picks him up. And they just go, you better not have scratched my paint. I swear, if there's even a scuff mark in my new paint job. Kukama Bungaboo. Hi, this is so bizarre. Can someone explain to me the setup? You like walking on a walking pad or something? I'm on a treadmill. And in the background is a YouTube video. What I actually see in VR chat is this. I did my stretches in a Pokemon map. It's the lab town in Sword and Shield. It's comfy. I'm totally not ruining my world. It was pretty aight. I think its substance is less than average farming crafting sim, but it's good and slow paced for people who like that. Yeah, and it's definitely like early access, right? They've got a whole they've got like a whole section they need to do still. And so it'll be interesting to see like if they add more robust crafting systems. Right now it kind of just seems like gimmicky where it's like, you're playing a crafting simulator, but you're in a mech. Ooh. Now it feels like they've got the aesthetic and the vibe down of like comfy but in a mech, not much danger. But they do need more things. They need a little bit more like to distinguish themselves from other games. Heckin' good. A Shocky. Did Shock Girl pop in earlier? Fuck it, I don't need to check. Hi, Shocky. It'll be pretty good if they double down on more world building and exciting exploration. Is in fact basic survival in a mech right now. I start to start, damn it. Whatever, you get two. You get two. You were. Oh, I just found it. Like what you can do with a mech that you can't do as a person with some tools. That's what I want them to answer. It'd be really cool to see like upgrades for the mech that allow you to do exploration that you would not be able to do in other games. So like, let's say you find an old abandoned castle with a gate and you get like lift optimizers so that you can just like literally pick up the gate and go under it and stuff like that. Like, why not give a person a jetpack or a jackhammer? And have them clean up the island? It depends on if that's what the game wants you to feel like, right? So, like, Satisfactory. People constantly ask questions like, hey, can I get, like, sustainable fuels? Can I get, like, solar panels and wind farms? And the devs are always like, no. This game is about ruining the environment. not, like, taking care of it. You were literally supposed to, like, become oilers and create massive radioactive waste dumps. What do you mean you want solar panels? It feels like the mech is just an answer to looking cool and carrying a lot, KekW? Yeah. Which feels really gimmicky, right? So I think they need to utilize it more. Hyped about that conveyor input? Oh my god, got life. I mentioned it earlier when Arar was here, because I know he plays Satisfactory. The biomass burner having belt input. Oh, it's all we ever wanted and more. Oh, I just transfer the radioactive trash into one place. Everyone know and then come and discard it. Only worked like this IRL. Well, that's what you're supposed to do in Satisfactory. You are literally supposed to be destroying the environment for resources. It's not supposed to be like a nice, clean, super sustainable answer. You're supposed to just fucking waste everything. Now, the real answer, Loomis, if you want it to stay clean, is to put radioactive waste on a doggo and then push him into a jump pad and launch him into the abyss. That gets rid of radioactive waste. Exxon Mobil Simulator? What? I think when Satisfactory has its official story, I'll enjoy it more. Yeah. They did a video recently, Zoe. What, you monster? Now that is some pro strats. Same as Factorial, you are literally an invasive species. They did a video recently, Zoe, talking about all the things not coming with the 1.0 release. They're not adding official roads. They're not adding mod support. They are not adding bosses. So in the past, in like 2018, they had a teaser video for like a giant crab boss in the desert. And people have always been like, where's this? Is this coming in 1.0? And they've just been like, you know, we were going to do this at first. But like, as we've progressed through the game development, the combat just doesn't matter in this game. So we've scrapped bosses. They're not coming. With mod support, they're not going to have official mod support, but they love their modding community. They're like, look, you guys have already done all the work. You already have a pretty streamlined system to make modding happen in this game. And like, while we could make it easier for the future, it's a lot of work on our end, and we really just, we can't do everything. So like, while we would love to make it easier for you guys, for now, just we're gonna leave it as it is. I made a radioactive train that I crashed off the map, Lamau, so it's never coming back. Life as we know it is basically a gray goo scenario. So you do that, I'm going to be very upset with you. I personally haven't done it. I've actually never messed with radioactive waste in Satisfactory. I just make a shit ton of oil plants. And there are already so many mods for the game, doesn't really matter. Yeah. There are a few other things. They're not really doing much rebalancing of recipes. There's a few items that they're going to get rid of in the game, like petals and color cartridges are going away. You're already toxic enough, don't need no radioaction. When, at the end of this video, they were like, guys, this video has been so much doom and gloom, so much negativity. We'll leave you something nice. And they showed the minute-long teaser of biomass burners with belt feeders. Oh, it was so beautiful. This is the Isle of Giants. There's a bunch of dinosaurs there. I need a drink. Ah. This zone is funny. Because it's meant to feel like super dangerous. It's meant to feel like there's these giant elite dinosaurs all over the place that could kill you. But like, they're all level 35. I'm level 70. So I just like walk near them and they're like, oh god, don't kill me in one shot. Hi, Louie. You think they will ever overhaul the graphics? Not for a couple years. Is this a volcanic island? I don't think there's a volcano here. I feel games like WoW should have level scaling. It does and it doesn't. When you're leveling, it does. But it feels really bad to be at max level. Well, you say getting to 70 and just having boring dead zones feels bad. It feels equally bad when you're max level and you go to a starting zone and get your ass whooped. That's like, hang on. I'm literally watching a level 5 kill these things in 2 shots. Why am I literally at risk of dying here? And so, the way WoW does it, everything scales to level 60. So 1 to 60, things match your level. Once you hit 60, the old world will no longer scale. So if you go to a Burning Crusade zone, things are going to be like level 25. Wrath of the Lich King, they're 30. Kata, they're 35. Shit like that. But Dragonflight from then on will scale to you. So everything will be level 60. As you level up to 70, it'll be 70. So everything in the new content, in the 6 new zones, will be level 70. All of the current active content is scaled to you. But if you go back to the old stuff because you're like, oh, there was a really cool sword from this dungeon 5 years ago, I'm gonna go get that. You don't have to like fight for your life for it. It should just be like you walk through it like a wet paper bag. I like that. Because you get both, right? You're not going to old starter zones and getting your ass kicked. But like everything that's relevant content is good. It's like challenging. It's fun. I do think they could have done better with the dungeons. I really wish there was a daily or like a weekly quest to run dungeons. Hi, Monkey Monk. Mechanical challenge in WoW. Hi, Measter. I really wish that there was like, they did what roulettes have in Final Fantasy, where it's like, weekly quest, run, just queue for leveling dungeons, and people while leveling will get shorter queues while they're leveling in standard dungeons. And then you just have all of the dungeons in WoW to see. Hi, Elite. There is no spread of herpes. Level sync button like Final Fantasy, please. There's no spread of herpes. I literally just wanted to buff my own nation. I literally just wanted just a small benefit for my people, for my religion. And Zuvi and Ordinary Rock are just like, he's going religion. Crush his balls. And I'm like, guys, please. Why don't these dinosaurs have any feathers? They're not those kind of dinos. Hi, Monkey Math. Hi, Elite and Dehi. Bro, that dino looks like it's gonna fuck. The music is so intense, and I'm just like, literally, these are level 35. Who cares? This area was big, though. This was a between quest. Not a between quest. A between content patch. So it was like you had a major content patch with a raid. And then you had this zone, which was like, hey, totally optional, a little bit of catch-up gear, new world boss, and cosmetics. There were a bunch of mounts you could get here. And then they had the next big patch. I feel like you should be running with this music. Dude, the music was going so hard. These MMOs will seem like sawdust filler and food when people properly utilize the AI out right now. There's an MMO coming out called Quinfall that made their entire world with AI. And, we'll see how that goes. Was it as good as post-ARR? This was Mists of Pandaria Elite. This was one of the best expansions. I rank it as third best. And that's out of 9 expansions. These dinos look mutated and deformed. That's just WoW graphics. This music sounds like the inside of someone's head with anxiety. What does that even mean? Not a pre-gen world, but mechanics of AI is part of the game. I just want more games like Helldivers, but in different genres like fantasy, where the world state changes based on what gamers do. Zoe, that sounds like you want Ashes of Creation, which, my god, am I excited for. I cannot wait for the 2038 release of Ashes of Creation. Buongiorno, Straga. Giggles. The ultimate choose-your-own adventure. It always comes back to Ashes of Creation. You're smelly, Ewan. Yeah, hi, Foss. Dude, I want to play Ashes of Creation so bad. So, have you looked into Ashes of Creation much? My god, I want the node system so bad. What is Ashes of Creation? AOC is an MMO that is extremely ambitious, and if they can pull it off, it'll be the best MMO ever. But basically, Ashes of Creation sounds cringe though because it's PvP-centric? Where did you get that? I want something literally like Helldivers with fantasy? I don't think it's PvP-centric at all. I think it's economy-centric, where it's all based on, like, the trades between other cities, which involves a lot of PvP. I do not think it is PvP-centric. The PvP system is complex. It's been in development for about 46 years. There was a guy who really liked the caravan system. Hi, Technorave. Of that one game. ArcAge? I think it's ArcAge. And so he's just like, I'm rich. I'm gonna make a game based on that. And so, Ashes of Creation is a big grid. And each unit in this grid has a city value. The more quests and more like content you do in a zone, the more that unit of the grid levels up. So if you're in like B2, which would be near the top left of the map, and a bunch of people are questing there, a camp will spawn. This camp will have quest givers. If people keep doing stuff there, eventually that camp will become like a town, and then a fortress. And at level 4, it'll be like a garrison. And then it'll become a city. And then at level 6, it'll become like a capital city, where it'll be massive. And like, you can only have, I think it's 6 capital cities per world, because they're not allowed to be next to each other. Not the same city every time, though? Yeah. So, like, there are cities based on, like, the cities will be based on the race of the players doing the stuff there. So if most of the players there are dwarves, it'll be a dwarven-themed city. And if they choose, like, a scientific city, it'll have a more academic setting, as opposed to, like, a militaristic setting. So they've got, like, 2, unique identifiers to each city, so it's very unlikely you get duplicate cities. But let's say a very powerful guild is like, man, that city is obnoxious, and it would be better to have a city 5 miles east of it, but we can't do it because this capital city is there. Let's declare war on that city and sack it. They will literally be able to destroy that city and rebuild it where they want it to. How is it not? It's factionally focused unless they change it. Therefore, one faction could shit on the other two and make content miserable. You're not on the main one? It's... What do you mean factionally focused? There's one faction. Everybody's on the same team, but there's personal interests. So there's, like, I guess, guild factions. There's people that are like, hey, we're all in a trade group together and we want to destroy the city. I don't know if I agree with that. Ugh, I just woke up. Good morning, everyone. I want to go back to sleep. That could be fun. Red, green, but not when dancing or, If I sound very short with you, Zoe, I'm not. I'm just at 3 miles on 10 incline. You know, walking, I've been grinding for 12 hours. I want to eat. Oh, that's cool. Not the same city every time. Important. Play Season of Discovery. Hi, Ordinary Rock. Soon! It has so much potential. 7 a.m. I gotta get my lazy ass up. Good morning, good morning. I want to play a game where cities are born and thrive. Sounds cool. You mean Nerd City? What's the matter, Pumpkin? Then the automatons come, and we fight for fantasy democracy. Hi, Bits. Arcade had factions, but AOC will not? I just think from what I gather, it seems like they are at the beck and call of others' choices instead of working together towards a common goal. Like Helldivers. I don't know if I agree with that, though. Like, the whole point of Arcade, or of Ashes of Creation is to, like, work together. And adapt to, like, what's in the world. It will constantly be changing and shifting. And if you want to play alone, you just adjust to that. If you want to be, like, in a group together, you can literally shape the world. And it's not factions like Horde and Alliance, it's like, I want to get enough people to my cause to destroy the city. That's like, you literally have to convince a huge portion of the server to agree with you. That's like extremely community-based. I can't think of anything else that's like more of a, hey, let's set a common goal and do it together. AOC will just end with a powerful guild that'll own the game. That's what I'm afraid of, and I'm hoping they'll find a way to discourage that. What the heck, my stream streak reset? This bites? No. Work together and shit on another group if you don't like them, Sag. You can do solo quests, and if other people are going quests in the same area, that area develops. Pretty big world and lots of servers. When is this game out? It does not have a release date. I'll be patient on it, but it feels New World ambition. Were the ones punished? Were the ones not involved? Potentially. Expecting there to be a few powerful guilds based on a flying mount restriction per server. The fear is that one guild finds methods to, like, control everything, right? So there will be 6 cities per server, right? And a guild will, like, literally own a city with a mayor, like, literally being in charge of the city. A player-elected mayor. And so the fear is that, like, one mega corporation guild will just, like, have 5 different, like, sister guilds under them. So that they can control all cities. That's, like, the fear. Hopefully they'll have ways to stop that. Hopefully, the server will kind of, like, you know, group up against that type of behavior. You know, if you saw one guild that owned 6 cities, and one city rebelled and, like, a new guild kind of rose up and took it from them, and then the other 5 cities just destroyed that city, rebuilt it, and controlled it again, I would hope that, like, the server's just like, man, these guys think they own everything, let's stick it to them. And, like, that guild gets overthrown from all cities. That'd be kind of fucking awesome. The fact control exists is where I find problem. That's why I specifically like Helldivers. The control's in the place of the DMs, not the players. Outside deciding to agree or disagree with what the DM suggests, like D&D. Want to kill the golems? There might be this benefit. Click yes or no. I think it'd be cooler if the control's in players' hands, but with limits so that they can't just make it unfun for everybody. That's the dream. That is the hope. I am eagerly waiting to see if Intrepid Studios can pull it off. not for the guild falling from grace. Honestly, I think a lot of them would look at it very fondly. They'd be like, man, we ran this server for months. We were the kings. And we were so powerful, the entire server had to rally against us to take us down. Oh, good times. I feel like even they would enjoy that. Kill the Gobos, now I want to be a little shit with them. I'm like, oh yeah, go do whatever. Make cities and tear down cities. Immediate drama in the community. You're underestimating gamers and their ability to make the game not fun to play. Oh, absolutely. I know players can fucking ruin things. And they constantly do. Gamers are some of the stupidest motherfuckers that just ruin fun all the time. That's why I'm hoping the developers can rein that in and control it. The stories that game could make? If they can pull it off, it'll be very fun. If one guild just owns an entire server, I will personally still have fun. Though I do think that's like, man, not quite exactly what the game was hoping to be. Never look at social media when your game releases. Some GameStop employee already spoiled the endgame boss. Big map, though. We're gonna be playing Black Desert Online in 2 days. On day 251. That's a pretty big map, right? It would just call for a government rebellion. Imagine assembling all the minor guilds to start an uprising. And that would be fucking awesome. That sounds fun. And like, the DMs wouldn't be powerless, right? They'd be like, oh, this guild has been kind of killing the fun on this server by owning everything. And all the minor guilds are grouping up to take them down. Let's literally help them. And so they, like, make a sandstorm on the defending city that makes it harder for them to defend, right? Or, like, literally a thunderstorm that literally, you know, breaks down the walls. The DMs could literally influence these fights and give massive advantages to the side they want to win. That sounds fucking cool. I always forget my scarf. We're in the snow, though. Guild who took an entire server? That's cool. A guild who got brought down by a server and the DM? That would be a fucking proud moment. Yeah. Think people would complain if the DMs interfered? Even if there was cool stuff like that, people would get salty as hell if it happened to them? Oh, for sure. You'd really have to encourage the mindset of, look, man, you had a good run. You did such a good job, the DMs had to step in. But, like, quit being a butt, you were killing it for everyone else. The world doesn't revolve around you. Grow the fuck up. I'm just glad the game is now at the point of being visually appealing. The early demos were scary. Yeah. Stuff like that reminds me of Crusader Kings, where you can literally see nations dying, new ones emerging or just coming back under a new dynasty. I just don't see anyone agreeing with that because of big dick syndrome. I feel like they'd be fine. If you asked anybody who was like, hey, you own this server, and it was taken away by you by everyone rebelling and the DMs working against you, you'd be like, yeah, well, it's fucking bullshit. They'd be like, would you have preferred to play a game where just that didn't happen, where you couldn't own everything in the first place? I feel like they'd all say no. They'd all be like, no. I'm glad that I could take everything over. It's just bullshit that they took it away from me. At that point, it's like, alright, well, you're kind of an idiot. But even then, you can see that they prefer that system. Well, people would totally complain if the end was on the other side. People are just allergic to losing. But the majority would have fun, and that's what matters. Ramping difficulty is a gift, not a punishment. And, like, I feel like a lot of those guilds, I feel like a lot of them would have fun with it. They might be salty at first, but then they'd be like, you know what? Let's do it again. We did it once, let's take everything back. And they would enjoy the rise to ownership again. That'd be like literally a year or two of content for them, and they would fucking love it. When I played Guild Wars 2, I joined a World vs. World guild in one of the bottom bracket servers. There's 18 servers. I was on server 18, 17, I was on server 15. The fatigue is getting to him, guys. Okay, Shuvu. I was on server number 15. We were dog shit in World vs. World. And this guild was like, we're recruiting for World vs. World. And me and my boyfriend at the time were like, we like World vs. World. Let's go fucking do that. And so we joined this guild. And what they did was like, they were on the best World vs. World server. But they were bored. World vs. World to them was just like, you just win every week. Because all the best players on your server. What they wanted was to go to the bottom server and climb their way to the top. And so they went to like server 15. I don't know why they didn't go to the absolute bottom. But they were on our server. We joined their guild. They were sweaty as fuck in World vs. World. They wanted people playing specific classes. If you weren't that class, it was better than not being there at all. But you weren't in like the main groups and you had specific roles. I played a Spellbreaker warrior, which was not super meta, but still useful. So my job was to try and flank the enemy, drop this dome that shredded buffs, and if I could do that, we would fucking automatically win. And we went from server 15 up to like server number 4. And it was like, it was so much fucking fun. Every week, the servers rebalance. So they were grouped in 3 for World vs. World. The number 1, 2, and 3 servers face against each other. The numbers 4, 5, and 6 servers face against themselves in a bracket. At the end of a week, if you have the lowest points of the 3, you go down a bracket. If you have the middle value points, you stay in that bracket. And if you have the top earning points in your bracket, you go up. So we were server 15. At the end of the week, we had the highest. We went up from rank 15 to 12. And at the end of that next week, we went from rank 12 to 9. At the end of this week, we went from 9 to, I think, 6. Then we went from 6 to 7, because we went down. Then we went 7 to 6, 6 to 5, and then we hung at 5 for a little bit. Hey, Slay. I've shared that exact same experience, oh man. I've seen that plenty of in basic MMOs, where once one guild owns the server, a ton of people quit from boredom. That's why I dislike guilds and factions. What is bro yapping about? Getting carried? Getting carried! I was helpful! What the heck? I was a Spellbreaker warrior setting down banners and buffing people. And if I got my barrier off, we literally just won a fight. Fighting for a purpose, that's the best. For anybody that hasn't played Guild Wars 2, World vs. World is one of the best content an MMO has ever come out with. It's so underutilized. It's so like, God, why didn't they build their game around this? Because it's so fucking fun. Euland is the heaviest sandbag. I was the person cheering in the back. No, I was flanking. If we could push them into a tunnel, and I could get to the backside of the tunnel and drop the barrier, it was an auto win for us. I literally had, in a like 40 versus 40 fight, I had a deciding factor ability. Now, everybody had a deciding factor ability, right? So it wasn't always like, it was based on me whether we win or lose. But there were times where it's like, I got this down, and the raid leader utilized it, and we won. And it'd be like, good job, Ewan. Good, do that again. It was like, oh, I fucking love this. They probably didn't go to the very bottom, because the bottom was either dead or just the most toxic players thinking they're the main character and the other players should be supporting them. Probably. Ultimately, the one thing I don't seek to see in AFC is people only being allowed to do specific unique content if they are in the best faction or guild. That's why I like Shangri-La, Frontier so much. I just like the randomness of just people getting to experience completely different lives in a game. You had one job. Look, I'm not gonna say Ashes of Creation is a guaranteed success. They've got a gold mine idea. It's impossible to fail. It's ambitious. I always lead with it's ambitious. I am very hopeful that it can deliver. If it can't, oh well. It's number 56 in the list of MMOs that couldn't deliver. I just don't want to be a downer though, you know? I want to be hopeful and bright-eyed. I feel like you're expecting it to fail. I need a drink. I think it's gonna be awesome. Ambitious to me is a keyword to won't deliver, so don't get too excited. And that's what I mean by a downer. I think Steven would rather go broke than fail. I sure hope so. At the end of the day, he is a businessman. Businessman's like making business money. But he's also a gamer. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like if I get overly hopeful and it fails, well, one, I still expect to have a lot of fun, even if the game is controlled by one server and doesn't live up to the expectations. I'm pretty confident I will still have fun. But I would love for it to be like... I would love for it to be like what WoW used to be for me. Because for like 10 years straight, I logged into WoW every day. Always had something to do, always had fun. I still had a great time on the Life is Feudal MMO. And that game got dominated by bots and super guilds. Worst case scenario, I make some pretty walking videos. And that's it. That's the worst case scenario in my eyes. I remember assembling an alliance of central guilds. And we tried to take over the northern guilds. Hell yeah. When I think of super guilds, I think of vanilla WoW. At this point, people could make a good working game with no launch issue. And it would outshine 90% of the newest releases. Yeah. Yeah. Good lord. Dragon's Dogma is such a fucking like... How did you have such a golden egg and drop it so hard? They called me the Horse Enigma. And I used to train armies how to fight. That game is what got me into VR chat. Don't even need the bells and whistles anymore. That's how Farm Ambitious has gotten us. Not a single game works day one. It's... God. Dragon's Dogma was sitting on a fucking gold mine of just... Everybody's excited for this. Everybody wants it. And they were like, hey, microtransactions. Hey, game performance. Hey, literally character deletion and recreation issues. Tee-hee. And it's like, you motherfuckers. You literally had everything you needed. Gotta get that cash grab? It's insane. They literally... They just had everything. Gotta get back to my own stuff. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Zoe. I'll see you later today, probably. I don't know if you're streaming today. But you stream a lot, so probably. Oh my god, I'm tired. What are we at? 3.8? Just a little more. Just a little more. Who could have predicted game company do thing? Bye-bye, Zo. Hi, Farisu. Hop on, checks notes. Steel Path Kuva Survival, Ewan. You had to check your notes for that? I just woke up from a nap. You're still walking, Holy? I hope you slept well. We walk 5 miles every day. And because I'm a sellout, people can spend money to increase the incline. So like it says down there, we are at 10% incline right now. Technically it says 10 degrees. I found out recently my treadmill is not degrees, it's percent. Ah. 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 So, 10% incline, 3.9 miles. We'll go to 5 and probably a little bit more. That's why I want to shake gamers relentlessly saying stop buying games day one. Not that I'm innocent for DD2. Then again, I can't exactly trust game journalism anymore. So I should reevaluate my stance. Realistically, the stance right now is people can't stop themselves from playing a game day one. So if you really want to see a game, watch a streamer play it. Just watch some streamer play it on day one and learn from them. If it's good, you'll see that. If it's bad, you'll see that. That's the new, like, how do I learn if I want to play a game? You watch a streamer play it. Game journalism is making everything more difficult to interpret. Oh my god. The stuff with Kotaku is so fucking crazy. I haven't played a game day one in years. Now, so that means at 10%, you're at a 36-degree ankle. No. Not quite. At 12%, it's more like a 7-degree angle. The 100% is 90 degrees. No, that doesn't sound right. I know that 12% is 7 degrees. It's specifically how, like, a slope gradient percent works with a angle degree. I get that if you don't play day one. All the spoilers will be on social media. I love lose-lose situations. You're not wrong. Ask ChatGPT to make a graph of altitude versus distance traveled at 10% incline. It did a Python code and ran it generating a literal graph. The last day one game I played was Fable 3. How many years ago was that? Farisu, you'll find this story funny, so I want to tell it again. I told a friend who was doing a 24-hour stream that if she wanted to play Unrailed, I'd be ready. And at 22 hours, she's been up for a very long time. She's like, oh, let's play Unrailed with Ewan. And so she messages me. And she means to message me, you busy? Question mark, smiley face. Instead, she sends me, you bust? Smiley face. And it was just like, what the heck? Huh? Just imagine getting that from the cute girl at 1 a.m. in the morning. 29 October 2010 for Fable 3. Good lord. Playing day one doesn't help, Icy. There's spoilers almost instantly as the game releases or an hour after. You bust? No bitches? Yes. Undoubtedly, Gale. That's why I gotta reevaluate. But did you? If I didn't have her stream open and know that she was literally saying, let's see if Euland is still awake, I might have been like, huh? What? But I immediately knew what she was saying. Took me like a second to be like, oh, typo. You busy. But it was so funny. I normally get the message. I hate you, you made it smell funny. Imagine getting that doing stuff for after. Okay, so how math works is if it's 100%, it's 90 degrees situation. I don't think it is. Then we take the decimal of 0.12, 12%, and multiply it by 360 to get a degree of 43.2. That is not the math of it, non-dairy. I see why that makes sense, but that is not it. Coward should have said yes. It's okay, Yulin. We think she wanted the Yulin bussy. You can look up, like, what is the percentage on treadmill to degree angle? And it'll explain it. It is, I have a degree in math, so we're back to Yulin explaining things wrong? No. I guarantee you, you're using a different equation. Because 12% on my treadmill is a 7-degree angle. I know that, like, without a doubt. I'm using the equation you explained, so fuff you. I can show you the math if you want. Or if Reinforce is here, he can explain it, because he's the one that brought it to my attention. He was, like, just curious about the degree, so he's like, Yulin, how long is your treadmill? And I was like, it's about 4 feet long. He was like, and how much does the front of it raise? About this many inches. I think the degree it's raising is about 7. I was like, no. It says 12 degrees. It's raising, and I looked at it and it says 12%. I'm like, oh, fuck. So it's 180 degrees, straight line, 100%. You define 100% as 90 degrees. Then 0.12 times 90 is what you want. Civil engineering road grade percentages. I guarantee you it's not a 43-degree angle. That's just... I guarantee you it's not. Oh my god, I'm tired. I've drone down a 6 in the rain once, scared for my life. What are we at? I bet my treadmill stops in like 2 seconds. That wasn't intuition, that was me literally looking at the time. Trident Snow. Yulin, what stops you from playing Knights of the Old Republic 2? The Sith Lords with the Sith Lords Restored Content mod? Money. I'd rather play multiplayer games. I'd rather play games I can make walking videos of. And, I like Star Wars The Old Republic. And so I hate KOTOR. Because anytime I talk about it, people go, oh, are you talking about KOTOR? No, the other Star Wars Old Republic game. Oh, the MMO? Ugh, I hate that one. Did you ever play it? No, but I thought it was going to be KOTOR, so I hate it. Cool, I now hate KOTOR, because you have been annoying. And you are the 17th person. Imagine liking the MMO that isn't Galaxies. Alright, and Snow Gaslight. Is Pacific Drive super scary? It kind of looks comfy. I would not define it as comfy. I would not define it as overly scary. It is intense. It is like, oh god, this is a little like, you know, dangerous of a situation. I've watched people play it. I watched Koyo play it. Somebody else was playing it, and I don't remember who. Might have been Hunt and Fortune, but I'm not sure on that. I know Senril is looking at it. He's very interested. Help Toll talking about sus stuff? Good. I like it when she talks about sus stuff. That is just normal Toll stuff, Snow Neko. Yeah, intense is a good word. I saw KGT play it. Didn't look so bad? It's very, like, SCP feeling, but not SCP like I'm a zombie with, like, the head tilt and spinning around and blood pouring out of my mouth. It's SCP like weird shit and anomaly dimensional stuff is happening. There are rocks floating. There is a house upside down. Weird SCP stuff like that. Oh. I'm so tired. We're at 4.3. Beatboxing? What do you mean? Is that too much? I lost cutie. Also just Florida got it. Oh my god. I think the video ends here. I think we go into the next one after this. If it's a long one, we'll go to 5 miles. You dork, it's Arctant. 12% divided by 100 equals 6.84. That sounds right. Why did you make those sounds, then say, what do you mean, huh? What do you mean by that? Oh my god, you can walk on the water? Holy blizzard. Sorry if anybody's getting flashbanged here. This is Zereth Mortis. This was the 6th zone I recorded. And I need to do this video over at some point. Holy shit. This is like where life and death was created in WoW. It's inverse tangent equation based on the roller's change in position. Those words went right over my head, Nandari. Our Lord and Savior Yulin. I have not fully quested through this zone. I need to at some point. I'm told people like this zone, they just hate the expansion it's in. Please do not talk about Steve Danuser, Lord. What do you mean by that, Farisu? That was like the best era of WoW. That guy at the helm, bringing us to... Okay, I couldn't finish that sentence. I believe you, non-dairy loading. Make that water into wine. Sorry, my brain needed mathematical closure. I'm glad you got there. Because I was like, I want to explain this to him, but I barely understood it myself. And that's like looking at the numbers. I know there was a calculator I found online that was like, calculate the degree of slope of your treadmill. And it was able to like, because a lot of people were like, what is percent in degrees? Like, what is the, how do they connect to each other? And I was finding a lot of stuff like that, specifically with treadmills. But I'm glad you got there. Because now I don't have to get there. Ryan did the same thing. Ryan a few days ago was just like, I feel like calculating this. How long is your treadmill? And I was like, 4 feet. How much does it raise in the front? This much? I don't think it's 12 degrees, Ewan. This looks more like 7 degrees. And I was like, no. And then when I actually found out it was percent, not degrees, I was like, I wish you had not told me this. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Ewan. So right now you're at 5.71 degrees? Yes. And I'm sweating through it. Now that I'm thinking if Ewan is our Lord and Savior, we're eating him whenever we eat bread? No. Best way to test is to set it to 100%. It doesn't go that high. It goes to 12%. And that wouldn't prove anything, Then we just fucking have the treadmill on its side. Nom the Euland. Oh my god. Ah, you can't say that. So the lore of this zone is that, the concepts of life and death and the, like, creatures of literal the universe were created here. This is where, like, order was made. And, everything is like a prototype form. So these guys standing here, they're like prototype humanoids. You'll see, like, prototype birds and bugs running around. And once they were perfected, the Shadowlands was made. And after that, the, like, living realms were made. And so all the stuff we'd been dealing with in the Shadow Realms, the different realms of death, we were looking for this hidden realm of Zereth Mortis, which literally has this giant orb which can, like, make and unmake reality. It was really fucking stupid. And the lore of this expansion was dumb. Our Lord Buns. You've been lying to us for the longest time. Gotta prep up your treadmill to 12 actual degrees. No! I don't remember this. Brain work, please. Average World of Warcraft and Nooster L. I'm just glad it didn't become an arc. As frustrating as it was for the jailer to be like, you fools, you don't know what's coming, I was protecting us, and die. It's like, yeah, I'm ready to forget this. I'm ready to pretend that never fucking happened. Because this was so dumb. What I've always wanted is a time skip. I think Legion should have ended. Sargeras should have been sealed away. And then we, the players, go through like 1,000-year time skip. And make new characters. We get to keep all our cosmetics. We get to keep our mounts. Our transmogs, our pets. Our achievements. But remake the game starting from like a new start. Have it on a new engine that works way better than the 20-year-old junk they have now. WoW 2. Let us carry over cosmetics and stuff from WoW 1. But effectively, give us WoW 2. And like, lore-wise, it could have been we had 1,000 years of peace. But then like, you know, there was, I don't know, an Ice Age. And Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor got separated for many years. And now, like, the Horde and Alliance are remade. You have the Empire on the Eastern Kingdoms. You have the, I don't know. The Clans of the Wilds on Kalimdor. Redo the factions, but make it so that guilds are not faction-based. So if you're a human, you can go to human cities. If you're an orc, you can go to the clan cities. But you can be in the same guild, and there's some neutral cities that you can go to. And then, fucking redo the engine. Keep it tab target, but like, my god, redo the engine. Give us new fancy graphics. Give us new fancy shit. I would have loved that. And like, make it so that, you know, the Ice Age has ended. You've got the two continents. They know about each other, but they're largely disconnected and like non-interacting. And then something fucking happens. Something that pushes the continents to like, hey, neither continent has enough resources to support their populations. So they're going to start fighting over resources. Give us literal, like, vanilla World of Warcraft setting in a new game of Horde vs. Alliance, Empire vs. Clans. Time for WoW 2. It still sucks. Fuck WoW 2. Go straight for 3. I think Kata was the perfect moment for WoW 2. Maybe. I would have done it after Legion. Activision Blizzard can't keep their promise with 2 anyways. Isn't that right, PvE Overwatch? By the way, it's looking like Sundays will be a good day to play Star Wars. I'll be looking at new properties in your work on Saturdays until I find the new house. Okay. Bruh, how will they fix the lore? Arathi Highlands are full of pirates. Yulin, come here. Not on stream. I'll DM you a time when I figure that out this week. Okay. Horde vs. Alliance, so boring. I feet. Hi, Reimu. Evening. We're at 4.7 miles. We are not doing this whole video. This sounds like a big game dev investment. Hi, Zayla. It would be, but like the game, when they would have done that, the game would have been 16 years old. And it's really showing its age. I feel like... Hi, Kodiak. I feel like lore-wise, this would have been the best time to do it. Game engine-wise, this would have been a good time to do it. Innovation-wise, this would have been the perfect time to do it. Because after Legion, they've come out with fucking nothing worth anything. BFA introduced no good systems. Shadowlands introduced no good systems. Actually, I think BFA introduced the Vault. That's the one thing it had going for it. Dragonflight introduced no good systems. They haven't really innovated the game in a big way since then. And this would have been, like, just a really good way to rehaul it. Vault was Shadowlands, not BFA. BFA was still Legion chest? Okay. Oh, and the chest came from Legion? God, BFA was worthless. Dragon Riding was good, but that wasn't really their team. Dragon Riding is good, but I'm talking things like... In Burning Crusade, they readjusted raid sizes and made it so that 10-man guilds could exist. Wrath of the Lich King, they added scaling raid difficulties. So hardcore players could raid and casual players could raid. Cataclysm added LFR. So the people who, like, literally couldn't raid because they had horrible schedules can at least see the content now, which is a big part of the lore in the game. Mists of Pandaria added flex raiding. That was huge. Warlords of Draenor. Did Warlords of Draenor add mythic raiding? With the 20-man scaling? I want to say that was at the end of Warlords of Draenor. Legion added fucking mythic dungeons, which was huge. And then BFA just didn't add anything of that scale. 6.0 technically, but also no. When did they add mythic raids? What was the first mythic raid scaled to 20 players? Dragon Riding was good. BFA ruined World PvP more than TBC did somehow. Siege of Orgrimmar? Wait, really? But it came out with 6.0.3 patch, which is WoD. Okay. Then I would say WoD added it. My point is that, like, all these big innovations, all these, what I would consider big improvements to the game, happened, and then in BFA, I don't think they've added anything of that level. BFA did add, PvP mode, which, I don't know if that was good. I like it, but BFA added nothing of value. I'm okay with War Mode. I'd say I like War Mode. I like their implementation of it, of you get more stuff if you're using it, but if you really don't want to deal with PvP, you can take a 15% decrease to efficiency and just not worry. War Mode is just PvP toggle with instancing? Yeah. And I think that's a good thing. Because I'm somebody that I don't want to play on War Mode. I used to. You get more stuff. But also we took away that bonus and only gave it to Experience Gold. Not resources because PvEers complained. Did they really take it away? That sucks. Gamers really just can't stop ruining shit. I don't think that's a Blizzard L. I think that's a gamer's L. I feel like after Legion would have been the perfect time to like have a little bit longer of a break. They could have done what they did at the end of Shadowlands and Dragonflight with the like go back to all the raids. They had 4 raids to use from. And that would have kept people really happy for like a long time. While they just get ready for WoW 2.0. And just literally carry everything over that they can and make a better World of Warcraft. Start over. Start from like simple things with a better engine. Average war mode, BFA moment. We're never allowed to have good shit anymore. They announced they're modifying the release schedule to not have long breaks anymore. They did, but they've announced that many times. I remember they announced it at the beginning of Mists of Pandaria. They were like, raid should be 6 months, with the final raid of an expansion being 8 months. And then Siege of Orgrimmar was out for 12 months or 14 months. So they say that constantly. They just never uphold it. It's 11 a.m. on a fucking Sunday. Why are so many people streaming? Because it's the weekend. They had a hard day at work. I don't know why he's so cute. I saw a question on Twitter. And it was somebody going, do you ever think you know somebody's stupid? But then you think maybe they're smart? They're just really dumb at wording their questions. So everybody thinks they're actually stupid, but in reality they're kind of smart. And somebody responded with, have you met an engineer? It's Sunday, shouldn't you all be hungover? Because it's me, I rarely drink. With the catch-up gear vendors, they can kind of force it. I think the lore would have been a million times better if they did a relaunch after Legion. I need a drink. I was so close, guys. I had my walk yesterday, and I went to the bathroom right after, and I was 145 pounds exactly. I was so close to seeing 144 for the first time. And then I ate a burrito and gained a pound. But I was like, so close. If you meet an engineer and didn't walk away with a sense of unease, there is something wrong with you. You're also not streaming Lost. There is something wrong with me. I was looking at a bunch of Stardew stuff yesterday, right? I was looking at the Stardew Expanded mod. Holy cow, guys. I have never seen the map for Stardew Expanded before. That is so fucking massive. Like the Murloc world and whatnot. Lock, okay. Good on you, man. I'm also down like 25 pounds. Hell yeah. Nothing like seeing the lowest number for the first time. True. My god. When I saw 145, it was like 145.6 or something. And it was really just like, holy shit. Holy shit, that's so much. I don't even remember the last time I was that weight. Do you have a spreadsheet? I don't. I was thinking about keeping track initially, but that became too tedious of an idea with all the tedious stream stuff I do. So, like, I'm supposed to be uploading my VOD at the end of every stream, and I fucking forget to. I'm like 3 days behind right now. Euland working hard to return to his kindergarten weight. God. Not that low. Maybe my high school weight. If I could... I don't know what I want to stop at. 125 sounds fucking ambitious. 135 is probably, like, more realistic. I just want my stomach to have, like, no pudge. Need more tedious to your tediousness. Can't relate, to be honest, lol. Oh, I don't know if I took my pills today. I didn't. Do better core work? But that hurts. Having flat stomach is the goal. Gotta surpass your limits eternally. Pills here. God, I wish I was in shape like Yulin. Yes, work core. Oh my god, pain is needed. Well, there's been pain. You hear me fucking crying when we plank. Keep her and her AI view in check. Not what I have it in mind. Oh my goodness. Maybe you'll have to show me a demonstration on dairy. Only have been very underweight. That changes with age, Jan. Because I used to be very underweight. Without any exercise. And then just as I got older, it just got easier and easier to be heavier. You're always crying? It's not my intent to make Sapphire identify as Elin, it just happened. You gotta cry louder. Then because I never hear it, you just gotta show up earlier. I whine like a bitch when I'm planking in the first 10 minutes, Jan. That hasn't happened to me and I'm like 2-3 years younger than you. When does it happen? You're different, Furisu. You are not normal. Huh? What do you mean by that? You know exactly what I mean by that. Oh god. When we get to the flight path town, I'll stop. I don't. Furisu! I don't want to say it in front of everybody. But you know, you had the thing. What thing? What? Oh my god, Furisu. The thing that makes it hard for you to put on weight. The condition that I'm trying not to say in front of everybody. Underweight of my hand. Locks holding a tea kettle. Can't hold a phone without keeping it steady, kind. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, that sort of thing makes it really hard to put on weight. Small mouth? We're almost there. We are almost there. We're at 5.2 miles. No, I meant that's how I was, lol. I think I was referring to Furisu. Because, yeah, I get what you mean, Jan. Oh god, we're so close. When we get to the stairs. God, like, that is a long fucking bunny. I was looking at Stardew mods, right? I played a lot of Stardew yesterday. I was looking at Stardew mods. And somebody linked me a furry NPCs Stardew mod. Where all of the characters are, like, given new graphics as furries. And so, like, Maru was a bunny. I think her dad, Demetrius, is a bunny also. God. That makes Maru the best character. I'm complete opposite to that. Ayo, Furry Abigail? Furry Abigail is a dragon. Because you feed her gemstones. And dragons like gemstones. Oh, I don't like it anymore, Got Life. We're done. 5.3 miles. I gotta turn the scarf off. Good. I would walk 500 miles and you would walk 500 more. How are you doing today? Hi, Iverson. Now I have 0 sleep in me. I only have 4 hours of sleep in me. I went to bed very, very late. Oh my god. Give you guys some Pokemon music. Oh. Update the title. 5.3 miles. Oops. And now we rest. And then we start spying on people. Approximately 2,600 feet in elevation. I think you are the best replacement Eland so far. I can't believe Core is still in denial about the first Eland. There's a show I fucking love global called Venture Bros. And it's revealed in like season 4 or 5 or something that the boys just fucking died. Like they literally just got shot on the side of the road and exploded on their little hover bikes. And it's a whole episode of people freaking out and being like, "Oh my god, they're dead. They had so much to live for." And their dad just doesn't really seem to care. A while before the show even started. I think a new season is in production. Their dad just doesn't really seem to care that they're dead. He's just like, "Oh yeah, it's so sad. You know, if you want to send me any gifts, you know, so to help me more, and go ahead." And the necromancer that lives on the premises, he starts doing some investigating, and he finds this like off-limits laboratory where it turns out there's like rows and rows of clones of the boys, which is illegal human research. You're not supposed to be cloning. But he's like, "Oh my god, you're cloning them." And he's like, "Look, I love my boys. Some kids are a little danger prone. Some kids are a little accident prone. Mine are fucking death prone, okay? So I cloned them." Alright? This isn't even the first time. What are we on, like, number 14? And there's a quick, like, montage of all the times the Venture Brothers have fucking died. And it's just like, holy shit. And this poor necromancer is just like, "Oh my god. They've shed their mortal coils so many times. What is the value of a soul?" And he's just like, "Hey, they're Hank and Dean. All the same memories, all the same annoying tendencies." Man, why is runny egg yolk and rice just the best? Oh wait, it's a movie released last year. Oh my god, that's so many DMs. I will get to those later. We're going somewhere comfy. Cuddlers assemble. Pin 3. It's my face. Avatars. World. Go to this one. This one was nice. Drop portal. I don't know if I like the music here. I love my boys, of course. I want as many copies of them as possible. Well done, you, and keep it up. Thank you. Blah, they canceled Season 8 for a movie. Yeah, they had like a... I don't know. Venture Bros, like, had an ending it was working toward. Didn't really seem to pan out as well as I would have liked. And so now it's like, got this weird movie / not season. I don't know. They were working on the season, and then some guy took over the reins, and it was just like, cartoons are stupid, cancel all of them. I think is what happened to Venture Bros. Did I accidentally click the mirror? I did. There we go. And then IV more here. Oh, actually, I'm like floating a lot. Now this is in the wrong spot. Right there. Sleepy got life. I am. I got 4 hours of sleep, which is fine. Because, like, I'm the type who, if I wake up, you know, I can be up for, like, 4 hours or something, right? Very easy. I just won't last much longer after. Hi, Shocky. And so, as soon as the conversation slows down, I'm like, all right, that's a good stopping point. I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna pass out so fast. Bits, Dink don't get on VR chat so I can kiss you, huh? Heck you, Eland. Boss doesn't want you guys to know this, but he's actually a massive cuddler. He's like, I have to protect my image. Everybody has to know that I don't cuddle. But, like, I don't know if there's anyone I've cuddled with as much as I have with Foss. I wouldn't cuddle Foss. It's nice when he's asleep. He's actually really hot and, like, cool to hang around when he isn't opening his mouth. What the fuck, fake news? Go to sleep now. The last time I checked, 4 hours of sleep is anything but fine. But I'm gonna get more! Help Talena tortured me with exercising. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Physical contact cringe. Image? I don't see him as anything but a boob monster. LOL, LOL. Boss got little spoon energy. Actual bottom faking like they hate it. Oi, break time. Hi, Lefty. It's not break time. We're done. We did our 5 miles. We did 5.3 miles. Now it's time to rest and be comfy. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is day 250. Consecutive day streams. And we will not be doing a single thing for it. We will be streaming for 3 hours. We'll do our usual walk. And then I will play Star Wars in Discord. The day after that, because I don't have plans on Tuesday, we will be playing Black Desert Online. Yo, Poggers doing nothing. Day 251, this Tuesday, is the long-awaited Yulin plays Black Desert Online for realistically, practically the first time, because the 10 minutes he did in the past shouldn't really count. We're not going to do any planning for walking videos. We're not going to do like, oh, I want to do this. I'm just going to play the game to have fun, to play an MMO for the first time. You like Blizzard? If you like Blizzard. If you like Black Desert Online, you're invited to hang out. In-game or in stream. I don't know how much I'll be interacting with people in the game. I wonder what you'll think of it. There's a few nerds that fucking love the game too much. And, I can just see myself having to tell them to backseat less. Long-awaited Yulin spends 10 hours in character creation stream. Maybe I download it tonight and do character creation today. How was the ceiling? Was it nice up there? Hi, Inferno. Thank you for the follow. I liked walking between towns or carting trade goods. Don't tell us not to ride your ass. Oh no, Yulin met people who enjoy game. He'll hate it. Never mind. I don't know, yes and no. So much time walking with that heavy pack. The character creation is so in-depth in BDO that it could be funny to stream. I don't see myself spending hours on it. I can see myself spending an hour, but it's not going to be like 3 hours. I'm going to hit a point where it's like, okay, I'm bored of this, and I just want to play the goddamn game already. I think I played BDO at launch and then never touched it since. I'm excited for it. I'm, you know, it's a game that people always talk about. You know, I was exaggerating. Right. It's a game that people have just been like, they're very passionate about though, right? They're very like, man, I loved this game so much. It has the best combat. I wish it was, you know, in a better state. It got so pay to win and grindy at the end. And it's just like, well, I'm not really planning to play the end game, so I can only see myself having fun with it. But I also kind of thought the same thing on Skyrim, so we will fucking see. I'm really hoping to not repeat what I did for Skyrim. Chalky's a snoot booper. Watch your nose. I literally always have to watch my nose around her. She's a menace and likes touching my nose, so we're already on guard. No. I had no notes for today. I want to play Stardew Valley Expanded. I looked at the wiki for that, and now I'm like, man. But because I'm setting up the 8-player run, it's like, I really shouldn't. I should do this 8-player run and maybe my solo run for a bit, and then maybe start Expanded. Expanded adds so much to the game. Literally just, like, doubles or triples the map size. Literally adds a whole other continent that looks like it's fucking hell that you have to fight crazy monsters on. 6 more romance candidates. One of them's the wizard. One of them is a fucking sugar mommy that owns a vineyard. One of them is literally fucking Lance from Pokemon. The Elite Four leader in the Kanto region, the dragon type dude, Lance. They literally just like, this guy's cool, let's put him in Stardew Valley Expanded and make it so that you can marry him. Why not? That's so fucking cool. But I need to focus on regular Stardew. You know what's crazy? I got down to 145 exactly, and I was really close to 144. That was like right as I started zigzagging with the diet. So for the past like month, I'd been doing 1,400 calories almost exactly, you know, with some little wib wobble. But yesterday, or no, the last 2 days, Friday and Saturday, I was like, I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna eat more. And I will do it 3 days, and I'll get in the habit of doing it 2 days. Multiple concurrent Stardews. The thing is, I'm scared of having like a modded run and a non-modded run at the same time, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be the one hosting Stardew. I don't know if there's a like launch regular and launch modded. I don't know. But I've always been like, ooh, that's a little intimidating to me. But I literally ate more Friday and Saturday. And then Saturday morning was when I saw the when I saw the 145. So it's like, wait, I'm eating more and I lost more weight than usual. How does that work? Oh God, I'm so tired. Guys, I'm really, really tired. Did you know that 4 hours is not enough sleep? I knew this, but Unrailed sounded really fun last night. The tapeworm is working. I don't think it's the tapeworm, Global. When I was watching Talena this morning, she was playing XCOM. Then apparently she was on VRChat. Now she's on XCOM again. Go Beb, you can raid the blueberry. I like to do a minimum 3 hours. If you're managing a good diet, 2 or 3 days of eating a bit more won't show up on the scale. Well, so here's the thing. You're actually supposed to eat more for 2 days when you're on a diet. It's called zigzagging, or non-dairy will know the more correct term. But basically, if you run at like a minimum level of calories, your body will adjust to that. And so about 2 days a week, you're supposed to eat more to kind of reset that like acclimation. And then when you do 5 days of that like low amount of calories, your body will lose more than it would. So if I ate 1,400 calories a day, 7 days a week, I would lose less than if I did 1,400 calories for 5 days and then 1,700 calories for 2 days. Unless you eat a lot more, of course. Yeah. Hey, I was away. Can you redo all the walking I missed? Nope. But it will be on the VOD channel if you want to see it. It's okay, there will be another walk tomorrow. Not exactly suppose. It's just one of many ways you can do that. But yeah, that usually works. I'm no VODie. I'm also not a VOD watcher. There's certain things, like I'll go to VODs to see reactions to certain things that I missed. But like if I miss a stream, I'm typically not going to VODs. I do know that there's like 2 or 3 people that like VODs though. And they're at work when I'm streaming, and so bye. They like me uploading my VODs to YouTube. So that they can watch on YouTube quality instead of Discord, or not Discord, instead of Twitch quality. Is Icy here? Oh, wrong tab. He is here. Oh, he's up there, okay. Hi. It's SMT Persona? The 1/4,000th walk. Look up? The thing is, you're right behind my Access overlay window, so I had to move it to see ya. SMH can't even make fun of the streamer on VODs. What's even the point? You could be the really annoying VOD watcher that watches a VOD and, like, directly messages the streamer on Discord, like, oh my god, I can't believe you didn't see this at, you know, timestamp of your VOD. 20 minutes later, dude, nice combo. 30 minutes later, how the fuck did you miss this? Oh my god, if I was there, I would have told you. I've done that like one time with somebody, but they knew I really wanted to see this part of the game. Oh, Discord is how you want that done? It's better than fucking Twitch, you weirdo. Dude, nice combo. Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You bust? I'm still laughing over that space fish. It's so funny. We did 5.3 miles today. We had 10 incline. I'm really tired. But this hole was made for me, Ewan. You bust? Good job. I can just hear it in her stream alert. If I wanted to see annoying VOD watcher, I would just watch YouTube VODs of GTA roleplay. That place is more toxic than radioactive waste floating in a cesspool. GTA RP is one of those things that's just like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. People love this, and I don't get it. I don't get it. It's one of those things that's like, I don't think it's bad. I'm happy that everyone else does. It's just, I look at it, I'm like, it's lost on me. But, like, again, I have a lot of friends that really enjoy it. I don't think it's bad or anything. Was it good for you two? I was a taxi driver in Cops/Paramedics vs. Mafia server. Mostly just chilled with the paramedics around the dead bodies. I had a friend who was on, he was on, not the big NoPixel server, but I think like a smaller NoPixel server. And he was just like, I think he was like a car repo. So like he just needed to move cars from place to place. And so that was all he did. And it was like, the only person he ever interacted with was his boss at the car repo station that was just like, hey, go get this car here. And he'd be like, okay. And he'd go pick it up, put it on a truck bed, drive it back to the place, and be like, all right, what's next? And I was just like, there's no job simulator MMO, literally. And I was just like, I don't get this. Now, I've seen some of the bigger streamers also play GTA RP. I've watched Townie play. I've watched Townie play a bit. And he has crazy shenanigans going on in his stream. He's a fucking robbers player. Yeah. It seems like, to me, it feels like it'd be more like a Minecraft server where people enjoy it for a week to a month. That people enjoy it over years is just like, I don't get this. But, you know, that's just lost on me. I used to be hardcore GTA RP frog. Krabby Job Simulator MMO. That just sounds like a real life job. It literally looks like one. Elon, you're just too boomer to understand. There's a lot of boomers that like it though. Will turning into a regular snuggler. Will has a very, I'd say volatile sleep schedule. Where he could be sleeping normal sleep hours, and the next month he's sleeping like middle of the day. And right now he's on a sleep schedule where he wakes up and he's like, oh man, I just want to stay in bed and cuddle people. Yulin's ending his walk. And I'm like, fuck yeah, stay on this sleep schedule forever.
Yeah, I did just wake up.
Where are you at in Stardew? Because I've reset for the third time in the last 5 days.
Spring 17, 18. I just finished salmon berries.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay, spring 18. I was like, surely he's much farther than me. And so I was thinking you'd be around fall or winter, and you said spring 18. I was like, 18th year? Huh? No, spring 18. Okay, so you're playing a lot less than I thought you would be.
I keep coming in like conversations whenever I'm playing, and like I just get nothing done because I just run around in circles while I'm talking to people.
You got to at least pause it so you're not going through time.
I know, but like it's like it's just like I need to be doing something when I'm talking to people.
Stereo sounds confusing. Fuck, I keep forgetting to change it. I'm sorry. I need to change it to mono sound instead of stereo sound. It's an OBS setting, I think. I'll message Core about it later because she's the one that told me about it. Cuddling with Will, fuck. Get on, Furisu. Come cuddle with us. I think it's for people that think VR chat is too furry. Will's mine, Furisu. Will's super awesome. Cute one on stream. You were on stream, Shocky. Guess you're cute too. No. No, I think I'm at spring 15. I started Hilltop and I went to like 14 or 16. And then I was like, why am I playing this Hilltop farm? This shit sucks. I literally just don't like this one.
Mining one?
Yeah. And so I remade with the beach because I was like, the beach is pretty. And then I was like, I don't like that it's a cove between two forests. Also, this shit sucks. Why did I make a beach? So I only got to like day 5, and then I remade with meadows. I really didn't want to make meadows because I'm looking at meadows like, this is easy mode farm. They give you a coop to start and 2 chickens, and like that's so free to just give you a $4,000 building at the start.
I mean, yeah, but like, it's not like it makes a fuckload of income. And you have to spend like 1,600 to make it actually kind of worth it, and also get 4 mayonnaise thingy bobbers.
Well, so the other farms literally just give you 15 parsnip seeds. Like, that's it. Whereas, like, this one, you get a $4,000 building and 2 chickens, which each cost like 500 or 700 gold. And they, like,
800, yeah.
By day 3, they're making eggs. So it's just like, it's just a good passive income literally right away. Which I'm like, that's fine, you know, the fun part of the game isn't the first 20 days where you're like, I found a weed so I could make 30 gold. Can I get the bag yet, please? Like, I understand, you know, that's like the hard part of the game and not really the fun part. High tech, but like,
so
I don't know, it just feels too easy.
My issue is I don't like to go mining until winter, but like I'm so fucking skill tree until then.
Till winter? Oh my god.
Well, yeah, because like there's not much you can do in the winter in terms of like farming, so it's a great time to go farming. But I also think I got like every single spring thing done. I haven't found like the moral mushroom. I forget where that's from.
I missed the gold quality parsnips my first time going through spring. And so now I'm like traumatized.
I just bought
I always gotta 70
parsnips.
I bought that probably would have been the smart thing. I bought 15 and I bought 15 fertilizer.
Speed or quality?
Yeah. Which now I'm thinking about it. Now that parsnips are since parsnips are 20 and fertilizer is 100, I'm like, why didn't I fucking do that? That would have been way more experience for farming also. I'm a fucking idiot.
But no, like I got all my fishing done. Fuck the catfish.
Yeah.
Fuck that catfish.
I haven't done all the fishing for spring.
It took me 4 failed days of rain fishing to finally catch the fucking catfish, man. 4 fucking days.
Has somebody ever made like a community center guide that's like, make sure to do this in spring, make sure to do this in summer?
Yes. That's exactly what I was following, actually.
Oh god, please send it to me, because I remember looking for one in the past and it was like awful quality. Min-maxing a farming game is crazy to me. It's not that like I want to super min-max. Like, I'm not out there like trying to maximize clay yields.
It's just very easy to like miss things.
And like, it sucks to miss things. If you were to miss something in fall for the community center, or like the foraging bundle, you might miss the fucking greenhouse, which not having the greenhouse is like miserable. Because getting the greenhouse literally makes the game easier for you. You could like turn your whole farmland into cropland, or you can have like a small section, or you could be like me and just fill it with strawberries, right? Having a greenhouse of iridium sprinklers and like 4 repeating crops is really fucking lazy mode and kind of nice passive money generation.
What do you mean? Just fill your crops with the starfruit and then just make them all into starfruit wine?
Oh my god. Yeah. I was literally hearing to SMT5 OST, and now it's playing on stream. Oh shit, never mind me being dumb. Big dumb. Min-maxing a farming game is crazy. It's one of the games that you can absolutely play comfy, and I feel like I play it pretty comfy. I feel like I'm really chill and not like trying to like absolutely like
it's just
stress out over it. But
Optimus Community Center.
you know, you gotta get through the community center. That makes it less stressful.
I'm more convenient. Like getting the railway is so nice, man.
There's a chairs button over there, Strog, if you want to not teleport into the ceiling. Oh god, I love how
Can I snipe it
Strog
from here. Yeah.
Strog just went right in front of the camera. And like because of the boundary thing, he just went bald for a second. Had empty moment.
Hell yeah.
Same.
It's okay, he looks good bald. Zoe is bald. They shave their head. And maybe almost a month ago they did a face reveal. And so
Let's do it again.
they showed up on stream and they were just a bald guy. And they were like, I want to move away from VTubers, doing face reveal, seeing how it plays out. This is me, guys. Wasn't it more? I don't think it was that long ago. It might have been. My sense of time is fucking shit. And so I remember he was live. I popped into his stream and I was just like, God, I want to fucking lick his bald head. And he was just like, what did you just say? Well, okay. So here's the thing. When somebody does a face reveal like that, it's fucking nerve-wracking. Because historically, streamers have fucking died over face reveals. When a mute does a voice reveal or a streamer does a face reveal, it is a coin toss in whether nothing happens, they explode in popularity, or their entire community just walks away from them. It's really scary. It's really nerve-wracking. And so I wanted to make him laugh and cheer him up. I didn't want to come in and be like, what the fuck, dude? Like, and make him self-conscious about it. I want to make him laugh. And so I said some random off-the-cuff shit that was just like, God, I want to lick his bald head. And he was just like, what?
Nice.
You're one person I wouldn't be surprised if I saw you write that. I'm never showing my face to Yuland. Do clips have dates?
I turned off the chairs.
They might. So apparently me optimizing my avatar makes it so my model shows up naked and T-posing when people's safety settings disable animation. Oh no.
Yeah, Zai got flashbanged last night.
Well,
of that.
It's better to find out now than like a streamer finding it on stream, right?
A public, yeah, or a public world, yeah. It's like the worst thing is you don't know what you look like to people's safety settings.
It's really hard to test. A lot of people got flashbanged. I've been flashbanged on stream once. Kersey was working on their model. And they showed up, and if they got just at the right distance from me, their shirt would disappear. So they just turned around to look at the camera once, and it was just Booba, and chat was just like, what the fuck? Whoa! And I was like, oh shit, what's going on, guys? They're like, Kersey does not have a shirt on. And I'm like, what do you mean? Kersey absolutely has a shirt on. And then I saw in OBS that Kersey's back was just fully bare. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm looking at them. They've got a shirt on. I'm looking at OBS. They don't have a shirt on. It was just like, what is this? It's like their bounding box was only affecting camera. And it was just like,
It might, but kind of weird, yeah.
So that was what was happening. They ended up figuring out the fix for it. And now that we don't have that problem, but like that moment was just like, oh shit. Oh great, I've been slacking on that. Just don't be shaved clean and you're good. So specifically, it was their head was shaved clean. I'll tell you guys right now, I'm not actually attracted to bald heads. I don't really care. There's hairstyles that, like, if it looks bad, I'm like, ugh. If it's like a comb over with a very wispy, like you can see the whole dome, but there's just like greasy strands going across the side, I'm gonna look at that and be like, that is a bad haircut and not that great looking. But like if you're bald, that's fine. Yuland, I literally have a comb over. Shut up, Freesu. You do not have a fucking 50-year-old man, geriatric, no hair producing looking head.
Yolan, we might be there someday.
No, I'm gonna be on keeps for the rest of my life.
Yeah, fair. I should get on keeps. My hairline's a little bit tragic. It's not
Start
like I'm
before it
balding,
starts
but
going.
it's deeper. Yeah, mine's a little deeper than I would like.
Mm-hmm.
On the
I hit
yeah bits.
Will win at ERP. I hit 30, and my hair was like totally thickened, like all over, and then it started really thinning in the front. And so I got on keeps really fast, and that stopped it. It's still a little thinner, like toward the front here. If it got like greasy, you start seeing like when it clumps in it, like you can see more scalp. But like I shower daily, so it's almost never at that state. It looks like I got all my hair still, and I think it's pissing my dad off because he lost a lot of his hair around 29 to 30. 2010.
Yeah, I got a bad crow's nest. Or crow's beak, because mine comes up to like my temple's pretty deep, but it's not terrible with certain hairstyles.
Zoe face reveal. Was it really that long ago? Oh my god, why did I think it was just a month? That's literally 5 months ago. Wow.
Real tech, we just get on estrogen. Problem solved.
Problem solved. Tell them skill issue and play with your hair, Yuland. I've been sassy, not sassy, but I've been giving like jokey shit answers to my dad before, because he's been like, wow, Yuland, I kind of expected you to be losing your hair at this point. And I was just like, well, I mean, you lost your hair at this point, right? I guess you just didn't want it as much as I do. And he's just like, really, dude? I'm like, I'm on keeps, Dad. I'm literally taking a pill for it. You were just unfortunate that you were born before the technology was there. My hair is mega thick. Estrogen waiting room. I support the estrogen method, but I might be biased. I wouldn't be against taking estrogen for hair loss. I wouldn't even...
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be against, like, having fucking tits from estrogen. What I don't want is, like, having any dick issues. So, you know, I've heard stories that, like, hey, I had 5 inches, now it's 3 inches, and it struggles to get up sometimes. I'm like, nope, don't want that. I'm good.
How is your chair toggle not working? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Just press it once, and it doesn't like change lights or anything. Just press it once.
I don't even have a chair toggle up there. I don't even, like... There's nothing for me up there. Yeah.
I'm like, mouse here, because there's a chair here. I know that. Is it still here?
Nope, I don't have a chair there. I'm wondering if this map is old and Strog is just turning chairs on and off for me and can't for himself. That'd be really fucking funny and a bug I've never seen before.
Okay, I figured out the problem.
What was the problem?
Hmm.
So the chair toggle is now off. It's corrected.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a fucking ladder to my left, and I keep pressing that.
Oh.
Oh, switch sides with me. Hang on. Here.
Okay.
'Cause I'm just sitting, so.
And he's talking about his dick again. Thankfully, I still got my Goldilocks. Hey, I said 5 inches, and now it's only 3 inches.
Thanks, Will.
That's not my dick size, okay? I was specifically not talking about my dick. Thank God for my godlike hair genes. I would hate going bald. I'm not taking anything unless it's actually necessary. Feeling the inches meme is a meme. How would I know? Hey, some people look great when bald. I don't care. I'll find out when the time comes. I'm really self-conscious about my hair. If I lost mine, I can see myself wearing a fucking wig. I wouldn't want to, like, spend a shit ton of money on, like, hair implants or something. I don't know.
Like a toupee or something.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do other than just be fucking depressed. And, like, it's shitty, because it's like, you know, hey, don't worry about your hair, you look great with your hair. Would you be good with your hair bald? No, absolutely not. Not in a fucking, you know, 5 decades would I be okay with it. It's just like, it's hypocritical. It's shitty. I hate it. I just, hair's cute. I want hair. I want hair on my head. I'd be fucking down with it going away from the rest of my body. I wish we were in like an era where we had the technology to just like remove body hair easily and control head hair easily. But we're probably like 100 years before that.
Estrogen.
Not just estrogen. Girls have body hair also.
I mean, yeah, but it thinned out pretty significantly with.
I would rather take bald femboy over Donald Trump femboy. Yeah. Surgically attached wig, estrogen plus laser. The laser is such a lengthy treatment, and it's not exactly painless. I'm not spending a dime for that. Estrogen electrolysis. I have,
Can't
like...
be any worse than getting a tattoo.
Well, the thing is...
That's painful. Mm-hmm.
The thing is, you have to do it multiple times. I have like an at-home hair removal laser.
Yeah, same.
And I've used it twice.
It's fucking shit.
I hate it, and it hurts. And I've never had results from it because I never stick with it. What you're supposed to do is like use it every 2 weeks. And I'll use it once, and I'll be like, that fucking hurt, and I won't use it for another year. Yulin being the Horizon Zero Dawn meme. O-Girls went hard with the face laser. She set up the appointments, and she showed up, and she was just like, do it at max setting. And they were like, well, normally we start at like a lower setting for first-timers, and then build up to that, and she's like, no. Do it at a max setting. Give me the wooden bit to bite down on. And she just fucking forced it and went through, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, O-Girls. I could not do that. I think I did setting 2 on my face. And then when I got closer to the lips, I was down to 1. That shit sucked. And I was on Advil at the time. Do it at max.
I don't know if I just got the wrong thing. Mine's just like basically a fancy flashlight, I feel like.
No, that's it.
I don't know.
That's it. You feel it burn when you use it, right?
Barely. I mean, maybe I'm just not sensitive to it.
I think you're just not a bitch. I think you can handle pain better than me.
I mean, okay, to be fair, what I had done for hair removal before that was the epilators.
Okay, yeah. Epilators. I feel like it depends on how you shave beforehand. So I actually don't have a razor. I only shave with an electric. And so I'm going to have more to burn there. And so I'm going to feel more burning pain, right?
Oh,
you're supposed to shave with
a
standard razor and then use the laser.
So they actually recommend you have something there. So like using an electric razor the worst thing. Because
Well-
you actually leave a little bit of stubble to fry.
Well, yes, but like you can use a standard razor, and there will be stuff there. You don't want to like pull the hair out, so you don't want to tweeze or epilate and then use a laser because there's literally nothing there to fry. If you use an electric razor, you've got stubble. If you use a standard razor, that's like the smallest you can go, but there will still be something there to burn for the laser.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I always thought it had to be like pretty visible for it to be frying. So.
It should be visible if you use the razor. It should be like, you know, there at the skin. You're not pulling the root out.
Okay. Fair.
Oh yeah, I'd rather keep the body hair. No way I'm suffering for that. No way, it's not meant to feel good. It's okay, summer sucks either
Listen,
way.
man. But like thigh highs with hair fucking sucks in my opinion.
Yes.
So,
Oh god, yes.
especially when you have like a thin enough one where like it pokes through.
Mm-hmm. I hate it when it's like
It's not a good
stubbly,
look.
and so it's like you feel it snagging, and you're just like, ah.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to shave my whole body, I
No,
would spend like 3 hours per week in front of a mirror. No, thank you. I know somebody. They might still be here. I don't know if they want to out themselves, but they just shave in the shower twice a week. So they shower every day, and twice a week they'll just be like, take a razor, no like shaving gel, nothing for it. It's just literally the shower water, and they just go over their body and shave
Insane.
everything. That's what I said. I'm like, that's fucking scary as shit, and I will not be trying this. But like, I had asked them what their routine was, and they were like, oh, it's this.
I razor bare no matter what the fuck I do. It's tragic. I've done like exfoliating with like sensitive skin, fucking shaving cream, and then going with the grain razor burn.
I don't get razor burn. I just get hella ingrown hairs on my legs when I shave my legs. So
Mm-mm.
I just use like, you know, like Phillips One blades now. I don't even bother trying to shave my legs.
Hi, Core. I'm really, really scared of cutting myself with a razor, and so I use an electric razor. I'm a fucking wimp. I just dry electric razor over
So
the whole
you
thing.
don't just have legs covered with scars?
No, I
I only have
don't.
one scar. What?
Water is nature's best lubricant. I don't know if water is nature's best lubricant, because it's not all that great as a lubricant in many situations.
Maybe we should move over to the bed so that way people quit clicking on this ladder.
But I like the background here, and the bed has just the wall as the background.
No, there's a whole ass fucking
We can-
All right,
window over there.
all right.
We
I got
can
it.
wait.
I got it. We're gonna come over here. Ah.
Yeah, just put your back to the window. Like right here.
We're gonna put my back to the window. But now, what am I
Strog.
leaning against? Strog, it's your turn. We're all laying against you.
True.
Okay.
Ah. We used Sisselden in this way in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Blank. This is a better window anyway.
They say I make a better door than a window. Did your parents ever tell you that shit? You get
No.
in front of the TV or something? Oh.
What they told me all the time was, would you like some cheese with that wine? And I was like, damn, I was asking a question. I was asking what's for dinner tonight. Jesus.
Yeah, I would be like standing in the way of something. They'd be like, "You make a better door than a window," or something like that.
Let me shave you. You
And I
learned
never
yours.
knew what it meant for the longest time.
That's
Oh,
really
sorry.
funny. Water's an awful lubricant.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
Boil the duck. I do just razor too, but my legs bleed every time. Oh my god. Yeah, the person. Hi, Arid Paragon. The person who told me that, they literally were just like, I just get in the shower and I dry razor, but you know, I've been doing it for 15 years, so I'm pretty fucking good at it. Yeah, here's a video of it, and I was just like, what the absolute fuck? Also hot, but what the fuck? Have you guys ever done that? Have you ever taken a video of yourself shaving in the shower for a homie?
All the time, yeah.
Question mark? Hell no. Maybe this is why I associated you with Skull's Air, because you post that skull a lot. I don't know, I tried both shaving creams. Oh, it moved up. In water, and I haven't seen much difference. Maybe I just have good skin. Stroga, good pillows. Stroga, good pillows. You guys shave? We do. I do. Your dad was a better ass maker, not a glass maker. Get out of the way! That's a fucking good one, Lost One. No, but mostly out of anxiety. Twice on Tuesdays, Jan. That's my mate. I'm telling you, try hair conditioner for shaving. Hair conditioner for shaving? Elin, CS
I've
Major
done it
Watch
before when
Party
I didn't
Thursday,
have
Sunday.
shaving cream.
I'm assuming the 2-in-1 doesn't work then.
I
Like that every guy buys.
anything that says 2-in-1, I'm like, nope, not interested. I want like a dedicated product.
But it's
for this.
cheap, Yuland.
You could buy cheap versions of the dedicated stuff. Just let the cat lick it off. Here's the thing. With like shampoo and conditioner, you're supposed to shampoo every 3 days. Condition, fucking daily. But like, if you shampoo every day, you are literally blistering the oils out of your hair. So when anything's like, oh yeah, shampoo and conditioner in one, I'm like, that's bad. Don't do that. That's how you get the crackly ass, gross looking hair.
Okay, just be a real WoW gamer and get like those like weekly showers. I'm kidding.
Just let the cat lick it off. CS not. How about 6-in-1? I cannot think of something worse. Wrong person, Air Lamau.
Just his hair.
Shut.
Dude, I'm like the mayor's wife in Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was his wife. I think it was his secretary.
Whatever, same thing.
What was her name? Sarah Bellum? Manuelin.
Laundry detergent.
Not one of those. I want a 6-in-1 shampoo, body soap, face wash, mouthwash, and laundry detergent. No. I miss interacting with cats. Body wash, shampoo, conditioner, body moisturizer, and a snack all in one. Ugh.
Num 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 num. Eat your soap. Num num num.
No. You need shampoo. You need wash out conditioner. You need leave in conditioner. You need body moisturizer. I think that's it. Those are the things you really need.
I just had shampoo. I'll be honest.
Oh my. Get conditioner. Get leave-in conditioner. Get body moisturizer. And get body wash. That's what it is. Body
Okay.
wash or soap.
I have a hard time finding the
I guess I
correct
buy one.
conditioners.
I honestly cannot find leave-in conditioner at the store. I literally have to go to places like Amazon for it. I don't
Can't
know.
even find it there.
I don't know what the fuck people were thinking naming them both conditioner, but you specifically need wash out conditioner and leave in conditioner. So conditioners do two different things. You don't need regular conditioner if you get leave in conditioner. I thought you needed both. Because I thought wash out conditioner was like, this literally hydrates your hair from like inside its holes and whatnot. And then the leave in conditioner was like sealing that like closes up those holes. That's a Tide Pod. If not edible, why it smells so good? Nah, that's too much water. Oh hell, I don't have the money for all that. You can literally get cheap versions of all these. Yeah, Eric, come sit in VR chat and watch the major with me. I might cut a will again while I do. Pat Bits, Pat Core. Boy Blank, I don't need conditioner. I can't believe this. If you have longish hair, you need the conditioners. If you keep it really short, like under an inch, I'd still get conditioner, but you don't need like leave-in conditioner. But yeah, for anybody that didn't know, there is 2 types of conditioners, and leave-in conditioner is the important one. This is where you get out of the shower and you put leave-in conditioner hair and you leave it in. That's the good one that you need. That's the one that keeps your hair staying silky smooth. Also, I've never shaved with any creams and such. Is it normal to use nothing? I would think it's normal to use shaving cream. I just switching between 2 shampoos and use hair mask.
Have you? This is a bit more on the pricey side for option for shaving, but it's not the most pricey. Have you tried using hair removal cream?
I have.
Yep.
It didn't do anything. Granted, I only used it once, but
Really?
it did not remove the hair.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta leave it on a little.
You gotta like leave it on for a little bit longer than the instructions advise.
Okay.
So be honest.
It said 12 minutes, and then it said don't shower for the rest of the day, and I was just like, well, the hair seems thinner. It doesn't really seem to have, like, it's still there. And now
Mine
I
is
can't
like you leave it
shower?
on for like 10 to 15 minutes and then you wash it off.
Okay.
Mine was even faster. It was like 5 minutes, no more.
See, mine said dry wipe it off and do not wash for the next 12 hours.
What the fuck?
Takeru!
Yeah, when you mix it with water, it can sometimes cause chemical burns.
There was something I wanted to talk to Takeru.
Fuck.
It was Ragnarok Origins. Takeru, you like Ragnarok Online. I saw a video about Ragnarok Origins. I don't know if this game is out or coming out, but I was watching MMO Byte, that's who I watch for MMO news. And he was like, this is a sponsored video for Ragnarok Origins. And it was very clearly he was talking it up, and it didn't look as good as he was making it sound. I don't know if this is new or if this is a game that's been out for a while. Coming out? Is it gay? I thought you didn't need both. I thought you did. I thought the whole point was that you needed both conditioners. Not gonna lie, when my hair was waist length, I only conditioned like 4 times a month and it was soft and healthy. Bro, even when my hair is long, I don't need conditioner. I measured my hair yesterday in shower. That motherfucker's halfway down my back pog. Hell yeah. Aren't the hair removal gels super aggressive to your skin? Yes. Just don't leave it on until it starts burning like hell. Ruru, Takewu, Yulin, Takewu. Takeru is mega cute. Coming out is a K. Bitch, Shaki, icy cute one. Takeru is such a fun name to say. It's literally just like one of those fun words that you're just like, I said it, I literally want to say it again. Yeah, my hair removal cream that I tried literally said 12 minutes and do not wash for 12 hours after this, or you can cause chemical burns.
Do you remember what brand?
I want to say Nair, but I'm not sure. If you send me a DM that says like hair removal cream, I still have it, so.
Oh no, have I been using it wrong? And have I just been giving myself chemical?
I mean,
Oh, no.
you'll know if you're giving yourself chemical burns because it'll literally affect your skin, right?
Burn. Yeah.
I can see myself trying it again on like private parts because while those are more sensitive, I'm really fucking scared to like shave those even with an electric.
Yeah. The Nair says not to use it on private parts. I have used it. It feels sketchy as fuck. It is terrifying.
Yeah, for anybody that's
I'm much
seen,
more comfortable just shaving that.
for anybody that's seen the video on YouTube that's like, this is an educational video on hair removal for your literal butthole. Just put that hair removal cream on your butthole.
Yes.
That is a thing on YouTube.
It's Kevin.
Do not go watch it.
Kevin Leonardo.
It's literally a butthole. That is the wrong way to do it.
It's like the first
Also,
3 seconds.
Every hair removal cream says do not put this on the inner lining of your body, and that is butthole. So don't put that on your butthole.
Nipples too. Do never put it on nipples.
I didn't know that, but good to know.
That shit will inflate that shit to a pepperoni.
Oh no.
That's like the only place I put it. The first one. not that.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't put it there.
But I use a specific hair removal cream that's made to do that.
Okay, okay. Maybe if it's made for that specifically.
It's literally like, yeah, use it there. And it's like, okay.
Still go with the cat licking. Almost any game they release is weird Ragnarok knockoff just trying to do Crash Grab. I don't touch any of them with a 10-foot pole. Most of them are mobile anyway. The one I saw was Ragnarok Origin. And MMO Byte was like, look how great this game is. It makes me think of my old RuneScape. It makes me think of my old Ragnarok days. It's so good. Wow, look at how pretty this is. And when he said, like, look how pretty this is, I was like, this is a really basic ass looking town. I don't know if this is super pretty. I want to see if Takaru has played this, because I know he likes Ragnarok. MMO Byte is... They're good for, like, knowing what's coming out, but taking their opinion on anything, it's so clearly like, alright, this one's a sponsored video, and this video is just... What the fuck is he even saying? His takes are weird sometimes. He's also really fucking, clickbaity. He'll post videos that are like, I played the fucking best MMO I've ever seen. It's just like, okay, sure, dude. It will get rid of unwanted hair. It will keep the hair silky smooth. DBT, I would not. What in the world? Question marks? I hate it here. You're making a really bad job of not making me want to watch it. If you want to go watch a guy put hair removal cream on his butthole, it's on YouTube.
Yes.
Don't put stuff up your butt. Painstakingly pull out your hairs individually. I mean, that's what I do, but... Love you, liar. Just use industrial tape? No! Well, Ragnarok Online is super old and basic looking, but yeah. Our Origin is mobile too. Oh, it's mobile? I didn't catch that in the video. I just remember him being like, this game is great. It brings back so much nostalgia from playing Ragnarok Online. Look at how pretty it is. And I was like, tape shut your asshole. That's a great idea. Good lord, no. Good lord, no. I'm getting tired. Is it time? That's some Dune level recycling your body waste. Takaru, it's time. I'm gonna raid people. Takaru's gonna get on and we're gonna cuddle. It's not recycling if it doesn't leave. Yeah, it's just efficiency maximization. Takaru start stream, get raided. If Takaru went live, I would. I just wait for my favorite RO server to come back and play that instead. Who is live? Oh great, I've got the bug where I scroll down. I love Twitch.
It's something else for sure.
And it deselects it. We haven't raided Talena except for that one time, so I'll probably raid her. There's also someone else I haven't raided before. Granted, I haven't talked to them too much. I've only talked to them in like Holidray's chat. But they're fucking cute. Using your body full potential. Coriolin told me to tape my anus shut today. No, she didn't. I swear to God, the skull thing still ticks me. I've never used skulls. You literally post the skull emote constantly, Air. That's like gotta be one of your top 3 emotes. Post it right now. Bad to the bone. Do you know somebody named Poi? Poi Boy? I love Poi. If it's the same Poi. You're not live, right? My Poi isn't live. Ah. Error. Don't act like you went AFK. Post the skull error. Yes, because I support my mate. Well, I associate you with all the skulls you post. And for you to be like, I don't do any skulls at all whatsoever.
They need to hear this.
God damn it. You're so happy for this meme.
It's really brought me joy, and I'm sad that it doesn't bring you joy.
I'm happy how happy it makes you, but it's one of those things where it's like, we have overused this. We have made it not funny to me anymore.
I love killing the joke.
Oh, you did it. Yeah, my friends are poised. Points of interest. What's full name again? I think it's like Poi Boy VR or Poi Boy VT. They go by Poi Boy, so P-O-I-B-O-I. They're a tomboy. They're very fucking cute. I think they maybe PNG? It might be Poi Boy PNG. It might be. Can I find it? They haven't been streaming super often. I think they're kind of going through it right now. Oh my god. The follow page on Twitch is so fucked. Like, I wish it was in alphabetical order or something. I don't see any rhyme or reason to the order of... Alright, so I missed them. I'm like looking at just my entire follow list. Oh my god. And Twitch just keeps unselecting the follow list, so I have to like click in the stream. PNG sounds right. But I'm not seeing them in my follow list. I know I'm following them. Wait, what the? Okay, so I literally just saw that person. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Are they rebranding it again? And they are no longer Poi Boy. They are now... Umehu. Umehue. Yes? Okay. Well, that explains why I wasn't fucking finding them. If you want to go cry to the Bone Man, please do. I don't need to cry to the Bone Man. I just associate you with skulls. Twitch UI is bad in general?
Skull,
yes.
Yeah, brother.
Hi, Senril. She debuted? UU doesn't know how Twitch works? I do! I'm just in VR and Twitch has bugs lately, Air. God, you're such a fucking little brat and it's working right now. I literally just want to fucking Florida daycare lady you into a wall. Ah. That's a cute model. Although, tomboy eradicated. LOL excuses. I send holy. I want a wall daycare Yulin too. God, there's suddenly so many people live. What the actual fuck? Okay. So, I'm lurking in streams to collect channel points, plus one of my friends. I had Talena, and I had Hunt and Fortune open. And I had a third one open, but they rated Talena. I was like, oh, I don't actually remember who that was. But Spacefish is live, so let's open that one. And I open her stream, and she's fucking the Emperor! And also, I didn't even stream, so how could I have emotes? I didn't say they were your emotes. LOL, ayo. What are you talking about, Air? Sounds like a fun time, Tenty. The Baldur's Gate Emperor. The fucking Mind Flayer with tentacles. Which Emperor are we talking about? The Mind Flayer, who's not that nice and kind of a dickbag. Oh my god, he just grabbed her ass. I can't watch this. But you still associate me with them? What the fuck? Yeah. Do you not get that error? If you spam someone's emotes, people start to think of you with those emotes. I'll give you an example. Proxy Scoots. You just thought of exhibits. Hi, Elite Zero. Thank you for the follow. Fucking who? Sounds like a fun time. I stand behind what I said. Wait. Thank you for the follow, Loomis. Pocket Poggers. I feel like a follow was long overdue. I'm kind of like, how have you been showing up here regularly without following? But thank you. Cat crashing about. Good for her, Yulin being heretic. I fucked the Emperor my first playthrough. We did it for the achievement and because, you know, lol funny. The Emperor fucking sucks. At one time, Odoron was, or Gammy was just Odoron emotes. Yeah, if you saw eating glue, you thought of Gammy back in the day. I thought you were already following. If you watch someone often without following, it will show you the stream at the top of the recommended channels. Where is your hand? Was it like doing something like this and it was just off screen? Lamau, yes, fantastic. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Okay. Who are these people around you? Radacontener? Hi, thank you for the follow. If I butchered your name, tell me how to say it, because I'm not confident that I said it right. Oh yeah, shake it. Our backdrop is Stroganoffles. They're our pillow for today. Blank is here.
Yay.
And Icy Fire is here. But I can't see Icy Fire at the moment.
They're in the rafters.
They're in the rafters outside of this little cubby. Down here
He's in the trees.
is Willowren. and Shockrail. This one streams, you should follow them. This one doesn't stream, you should follow them. This one doesn't stream, you should definitely follow them.
Follow me outside my house.
No, don't. That's incredibly parasocial. No, I'm not. I think it's time to go deceive more people in Just H. What a beautiful background. I agree. Chalky, very stream, very followable in Pog. Mod do shoutouts. Elin stream, you should follow them. Oh my goodness. I'm just shout out Shockrail. Here's the thing, even if I do / shoutout or SO, it like doesn't work. So I'm like, what the heck? And I fucking struggle to type it out when I'm walking, so I kind of just been lazy with it. Wait, I'm not meant to follow you to your house? No, you're supposed to follow on Twitch. How do you deceive? I just fucking yawned and it fried my mind. I literally was gonna say something and I was just like, what was I gonna say? Will, if you were playing Stardew Valley Expanded, and you saw that there were 6 more romanceable characters, would you romance the sugar mommy that's rich, or would you romance the cosplayer that's an anime weeb?
Well, I don't think there's any like actual benefit to marrying the mommy, so I guess the cosplayer.
I think there's a benefit to each
You don't get
character,
money
isn't
from the mommy. I mean, I don't know, man. I've never married in Stardew.
I think there's a benefit to each one. So like if you marry Shane, you don't have to pet your animals anymore. He will do it for you. If you marry Abigail, she will help you in the mines. Stuff like that. I don't know what the benefits are to Sugar Mommy and Cosplayer. Always romance the Karlach version of that game? You can type /sh and press tab. Alright, let's test it. I need this. /sh. Doesn't look like it's bringing up anything. That could also just be XS overlay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. Maybe... if I do it in this window instead of Chatterino. /sh. Oh. Well, it's doing shield. Shout out. Username. Does the username need to be in brackets? I don't go into portals till the person I'm going with goes and have the option to not go into portals till I click. Elin, we're getting old. By the end of this year, no one in my server will be under 21. The 2 youngest people in there, we knew them when they were in middle school. All their high school years, they got accepted into college. We're literally raising people's kids. Yeah? Yeah? It's what the fuck? Alright. Maybe if I do it with the @ and then I don't have to type in the whole thing. Nope, not that one. Right. Shout out Twerk. Ah.
Damn, I'm glad I deleted that clip off my channel.
Well, so I'm not gonna play like random clips because I don't have that set up. You need like a special thing for that, but
Oh, maybe I didn't have it deleted. Maybe I should delete that clip.
it's what the fuck. Stop being creepy and sus. We'll go take your medicine. I mean, I have the unfortunate pleasure of actually raising other people's kids back in the day. People in their dysfunctional VR families. Oh God.
That's cute that Bits, actually cares about something.
Whoa, that's mean. Bits cares about a lot of things.
I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
That came out a lot harsher than it sounded in my head.
That came out really hard. Jesus.
I mean, I think it'd be harsh to say like, oh, like that's cool. He cares about something. That's something he cares about. But it just came out like I'm a dick. Okay, cool. There is no clip on my channel anyway. If there had been, it would have just totally like, well, I guess it wouldn't be doxing myself if I had a clip of me on there.
Stop being creepy and sus. Global, go take your medicine. I mean, I have the unfortunate pleasure of actually raising other people's kids back in the day. Yeah, we all mainly met in VR. You have clips, VR families. They had a fucking awful father. Don't ask about my family tree. That shit is a bush. I think it sounded fair. What the fuck, global VR families be a fucking circle? Hi, Baldier. Willow Wren. Shockrail. Baldier was asking who was who.
Oh.
I finally almost got this full armor set in Dark Souls 3, going off stream grinding. Yeah, Foster's playing Dark Souls 3 for the first time yesterday. I think it was for the first time, right? I think he was having fun. Maybe. Probably. Never played a Souls game before? Bits no care, Bits hater like you. I like that she has no idea. I'm probably one of the least hater people in here, Air. Dude, I don't know, yeah. I was so emotionless yesterday, it was weird. I just remember you, like, staring at a boss and being like, in Elden Ring, I can go anywhere because it's open world. If I'm struggling, I can just leave. But I have to do this. There's nothing else but this. Okay, and I was just like, oh god, is he having fun? I hope he's having fun. Never played Dark
I
Souls.
like the Animal Crossing music though.
And I still need to finish Elden Ring. I need to finish Elden Ring. Because I wanted to make walking videos of it. And then I just... Zuby and I our playthrough just stopped. Boss the Fallen Knight set is a very nice... Well, you should totally use it. Gonna have to get a new Avi because of issues, or talk and have to repeat what I'm saying constantly soon. A new Avi or a new mic? Oh, the chatting thing and it being way above your head. Right. Always having fun with Yulin around. Aww. Farming the Lothric Night Drops right now. Foggies, I got my 5 correct picks for the pick'ems. Hell yeah. I remember at one point you were like, oh, the pick'ems are fucking dead, dude. You know, we're gonna lose every match. And like, the last 2 days you've just been like, nailed them all. Hit them. Hit every single one. I do think it's time. I think it's time to fall asleep. I'm tired. That was mostly people defending the boss run-ups to get to bosses. Hate that shit.
Yay, I don't have to be big anymore.
You never had to be big. Behavior. Look at me, auto level. This is where we were initially. Anchor world. Alright. We're gonna go to Talena. I don't know how much longer she's going. I'm hoping she goes a bit longer. I'm hoping she doesn't do her stupid thing where she's like, I got rated, alright, time to end stream. But she's playing Gatecrashers. She's a goofball. She doesn't get to stream as often as she'd like, because she's very busy with her job, but she's been having a lot of fun streaming again, so it's cool to see her back. Flash Raid. Talena. It was Talena. Oh, it's VR. Lol. Gave herself the wrong name. She should have done VT. I don't think this is Gatecrashers, but it is XCOM. Oh, I also need to do socials. Unrecognized command. Because it's exclamation point socials, not slash socials. Just slowly won them by one. See, he is surprising he cares. What a pointy nose. Even with a mic, you're gonna be faced with the accent you won't understand. Yeah, but it was the accent plus the mic. An accent I can learn. This feels bad design, period. The rest of the levels are great. It's just that aspect of them I hate so much I don't find fun in any way. Fast Gatecrasher? Okay. It's to promote not rushing. Mission where Chosen arrives. Yeah, Elon, let's be social together. Social, thanks for streaming, have a nice up. I agree, Baldier, let's be social together. Get on VR chat and cuddle me. 5.3 miles, incline. Thank you, most likely Icy. I made a lot of follows today. That was cool. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. I love you. Bye.